Connecting. Boom. Perfect. Oh, man. There you go. There we go. Finally up and running. Hey,
Dope.
it's the weekend!
It's the motherfucking weekend, boys.
Yeah, I like that band.
Yeah, weekend kind of fucking slaps. Um, Sick.
One,
Uh,
one, two.
yeah. Hey, new guy, Jaeger, give us a recap.
All right, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, Jaeger was introduced after the party went to go into this town that was the ending point of the travels with Teddy the Merchant. They parted ways, and inside this little tavern, I believe it was the Boar's Head. Or is it the?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
you're
correct?
right. It was the boar's head.
No, it was the boar's buttocks.
Boar's buttocks. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was trying to remember it was boar something. So, uh, I believe at first it was just L that went in, and I believe Floor was also there. They heard some screaming in a corner, uh, in which Floor proceeded to gas the whole place with some weed smoke.
Mm-hmm.
In which Seeker was also told to board up all the doors, and they hotboxed that shit like no other. Uh, Found out pretty soon after that there was a whole bunch of plague bearers, or at least that they were named on our dear uh, tabletop simulator. Fought. Seeker shattered a pillar, which started the collapse of the inn. A lot of innocent Stacys were murdered that day,
Mm-hmm.
and after the structural integrity of the tavern was questionable, Floor then lit it on fire. There was a bartender which Elle was going to kill, but through misguidance from the rest of the party, did not fully finish killing. Which led to the death or escape of this being, as we cannot confirm. Uh, Building collapses, we escape. Floor left. Santo's back.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure that's
True.
it.
I also thought of the Stacy's mom joke.
Jimmy's mom is not going out.
God damn it! Your generation ruins everything! God damn it! Fucking. You ruined Jimmy Neutron and Stacy's mom at the same time, you bastards. Too old for this shit today.
Amazing. Good recap, my man. With that, Santo, you have some rolls to make.
I already did.
What do we got?
A single one and two 20s.
Wow. 1, 2 20s. Yeah. Roll a D100 for the 1, and then 2 D100s for the 2 20s.
The one is a 58,
Okay.
and the 20s are a 35 and a 99.
A 35 and a 99.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, Dope. This should be interesting.
I think we just got our session plans for today.
Survive.
Alright, I'm gonna die. Guys.
Dude, I'm just gonna keep smoking until I feel better about the situation.
Okay. Yeah, this is really funny. There are no notable changes that you need to be made aware of right now.
Oh boy, I can already
with
feel it's
that-
gonna get bad.
Yeah, with that, we will jump into our session for the day. The party has kind of come back together, split and come back together. And you guys are here. I apologize.
How
There you
dare
go.
you not show up to session
no.
ready?
Someone no, someone came in the room. Yeah, you guys are at this new hotel that is literally right across the street from the one that just burnt down. And you guys can get your long rest in. With that, you guys are in this city. Teddy left. You guys got some fucking money.
We did some spending already, I believe.
Technically, we didn't get much money at all because we didn't take a deal.
I think that was all because of you said you didn't want to get paid, because he was gonna
True.
pay us.
I did. Yeah, I turned
I
it down.
Helping me.
Yeah, Floor got
wait.
paid. Oh, I paid. Yeah, I
was gonna
paid
say,
Santo his 5,000 gold I owed.
I know someone got money out of this.
Yeah, Floor got paid, and then Santo got his loan back from me.
Vibes. That being said, you guys are back together. Santo, you're with the group. Seeker, as you wake up, he is standing over you, and as you come to consciousness, he goes, "I need some money for a project."
What kind of project and how much?
One for a very magical item, and let's say 3 grand.
You know what? I'm curious. I like you. Just pay me back at some point.
Amazing. He takes the bag and runs out of the room, and you guys won't see him for the rest of the sesh.
Yep.
You want me to scare the shit out of Cameron right now?
Do what you want.
I got something great for his birthday.
Yeah, if you gotta,
Absolutely. Man's laughing as he's typing.
I
That's not
am.
sound.
Watch this. I want to see if Cameron responds. Might be cool.
it's Seeker's trying to kill Elle.
I want to see if Cameron reacts in a new way. Listen, it's not that bad. Waiting for him to make a joke like you should have been prepared.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm. But he's probably out celebrating. Oh, man. Yeah, hold on. Joke like you should have been yeah, okay. It's okay. Alright.
Sick. Yeah, with that, the party's back somewhat to a slightly more original state. We have really the last OG member of the party, Santo, back in the party.
Yeah.
The day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah, Gorian's still around.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, he's the reason why he's still here is because he's never here.
I would say it counts.
That's true.
He's the only elf that doesn't have the sleep immunity.
Look at the half elf. Yeah.
He's cursed. He's constantly sleeping, but that's the only reason he lives.
Look, I
There's
just
actually another in my world, and it's another player character.
Oh god.
I just headcanon it that Gorian just really likes to sleep.
Oh. Hey, listen, there's gonna be a story by the end of this that only
so he as an elf can sleep.
yeah only when he is needed is Gorian awake and that's when you should be concerned. For trouble only follows when the mighty elf awakens.
Man's just Gandalf.
As far as it goes, I mean we've got a decent amount of gold. I've still got 3,300 and another 30 platinum.
Once we're awake, I'm gonna hand Ellen I got specifically for him because of the whole garden situation.
The garden what?
The garden Greg thing that you were really concerned about, the two giants.
Oh, yeah,
I hand Elle a lantern of tracking giants.
Wait.
So if they are ever within 3 feet of us, you will know that they are there.
Dude, that's amazing.
Okay, you know what? Alright, I'll add to my inventory. That's, you know what? Backpack.
And Santa's just like, I know you were concerned, so if they're ever nearby, you'll know. You don't know where, but you'll know.
Hey, I don't even have to attune to it. That's fucking great. Oh.
No, because I just bought a bunch of common items last.
It does remind me, I'm gonna also then pull out of the bag of holding the +1 Santo's mace that I'm still carrying. And hand it back to you and be like, so I got a new god, and so I don't use maces anymore. You can have this.
Yeah, sick. I will take it and I'll put it on my other hip, with my moonsicle on my left, my mace carried.
Oh, I will fucking take that moonsicle off of you one of these days.
What? Why?
I will say, yeah, you do clock that sickle on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you die, Santo, I'm taking that sickle.
Why? It doesn't fit you.
Well, I mean, it fits the theme of the character.
I would say it's druid and ranger only.
So? Listen, I've got a very simple plan.
Listen,
here.
a sickle is not a scythe.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, but if I put it on a long stick, can you argue with me that if I rope tie it to a quarterstaff, that it's not a sickle at that point?
It's still the same shape as a sickle, and a scythe is completely different.
No, a sickle is a smaller scythe.
No, Hunter's right, because it's shaped differently. It's more of a circle than a straight line.
Yeah, you know, more of a crescent instead of, like, you know, what a scythe looks like.
They are the same tool used for the same purpose.
You do realize that they do sell some sickles have a long handle, and sickles are, yeah, like he said, were used, depending on what region you were in, were used to harvest wheat, just like scythes. They can also be used to harvest any form of grain, just like a scythe.
I'm gonna tell you now, this is a one-handed sickle.
I don't care. I can reforge it. Listen, you're dead. You don't have to worry about it. So if you die, just know I'll take care of your
I
sickle.
just want you to call your scythe now long sickle.
I will.
We're all gonna call it that now.
I will when I get one.
No, DM, if you summon your scythe next time, you do not say, I summon my long sickle. I'm going to be very disappointed.
It's a holy scythe. No, because it is an actual scythe, so unfortunately.
Holy long sickle.
Listen, if there was a scythe, I would get one, but I don't think there is, unfortunately, in traditional D&D. Yeah, no. There isn't 3.5 because there's a whole build for the. You know what? I'm not gonna go into that. Anyways, yeah. I guess. Do you guys have anything you need to get in town as far as shopping wise goes?
I mean, didn't we shop previously?
No.
Because like I got my sword. Because Floor bought me a sword before we started traveling again.
I would say that wasn't a spree. That was Floor wanted to get you a sword, and he needed some things for
yeah, and Floor was leaving the party anyways, so.
That's why I was like, money's no object because Floor's about to leave.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't mind getting some better gear, but I don't think we have the coin for it.
Is there a chance anyone in the town sells animals?
Oh, yeah, because we need something to carry the wagon now.
Yeah, that...
I definitely don't want to do it.
Absolutely. There are tons of different, like, farming stores, but also pet shops that sell different beasts of burden and other small pets, magical and otherwise.
Do you have something to track Teddy down? He had a thing that could summon them out of an orb. I'm guessing since he plans to use his wish spell, he wouldn't mind giving it over to us if we asked him for it.
Probably costs money because I feel like he's still a merchant at heart.
Yeah, but if he's about ready to make himself like filthy rich as a wish spell, he's not really going to care. And
maybe you could have asked for that as payment.
I didn't even think we needed a mount at the time because I fully forgot about the wagon.
If I'm correct, Santo's loaded anyways because of all like the past party money that we had.
No, I'm wealthier than Santo.
Are you?
I have 6,300 in GP.
I have over 7,000.
Oh, fuck you.
Because I had 10,000 and I just gave Secret 3,000. Remember, Santo was the money guy. He was the party coffers.
Oh, yeah, he held all of the party's cash because we got a lot. And since he had the bag to hold it all.
I had the weight and I had the perception to not get robbed.
3,600 gold pieces. I was way off. I forgot it's 10 times not. Yeah. I mean, fair.
And I mean, I can't imagine Beast of Burden costs that much.
No, but something like that might. I'm going to stop by a magical pet shop because I want to get a bird for scouting.
Alright, well, yeah, let's head down. I'm down with it. We've got, we'll just, I assume, as far as our wagon goes, if we have it in the back, it should be considered safe of the back of the tavern.
Yeah. There's a place to hitch your wagon. Now that you're not traveling with Teddy, you do have to pay for it, but it's like 5 gold for you guys and to hitch up all your stuff.
I'll take care of that then, yeah. Yeah, I say let's hit up, see if we can find a magical pet shop, and then look around for some of the not farm shops. We don't want farm grade animals. Farm grade animals are expensive. We want beasts of burden specifically. They're going to be a lot cheaper and easier to find because they don't care as much about their breeding capabilities for like bulls and such if they're just carrying like oxen and such for carrying wagons.
Wouldn't they technically care about breeding the strongest and the best?
Yes, but I'm saying when you go and buy heads of cattle, right? So you are buying those
animals, that's for sure.
Yeah, you are buying those bulls as to guarantee a very good stock. You are buying them for their breeding ability, not necessarily their capability in the field. But if you want field working animals, you're looking for, as you mentioned, like size and such. So that's what we're looking for value. I don't care about whether or not the fucking thing is gonna,
I feel like
100.
due to the fact that our party seems very, violent prone, I feel like we should maybe invest in a stronger animal, maybe not in like pulling wise, but just in survivability.
That's yeah.
I will say, worst case, if we lose our animal in the field, I can always just wild shape and pull the carpet.
Yeah, worst case. And, with a 20 in strength, a few of us can, start pushing and pulling.
Oh, well, no, I can literally turn to a draft horse and just...
We could also just, if you want something with survivability, then at that point we might as well just focus on something with a shell, like a turtle or something like that, because we're going to be running into creatures constantly trying to kill us, and regardless, we're going to probably see the thing die.
Actually, my question, I know they, weren't, like, the strongest, but what were the creatures that Teddy was using for, Beasts of Burden?
Oh, they were like large. Closest approximation would be like a yak.
Okay. Man, those yak must have been miserable in the freaking Forsaken Pass.
They're magical.
They were.
Some of them did die to the heat.
Yeah.
They're magical. Meaning they have no rights. I've got no concern.
Okay.
Listen, it's like when you summon something from the ether, right? Like if you just make something out of nothing, then you're not.
Usually it
not
does
a
have a soul. It's just coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, but it was coming from a magical orb. I'm gonna be honest here.
But yeah, Wolf Magical Pet Shop to begin with.
Yeah, I'll tag along with Santo.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right. Give me an investigation check, guys.
I am much better at perception, not so much investigation. Here we go. That's still a dirty 20.
22.
14.
Wow.
But I would like to mention, while we're in the shop, send off some, detect magic, just to see if, any of these, creatures are, a bit, more.
I like how we all have the same +2 investigation.
Yes, we all got a +4. I just rolled very well.
You said you were using what? I apologize.
Detect magic from the, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sending off my sonar blip of magic sense.
Concerning.
Hey, listen, at least this sonar isn't gonna rupture your insides in the ocean.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Most of the time I hear a comment like that, the wheels start turning on how to kill you. So,
okay,
I'd recommend...
No, that was a reference to, whale sonar and submarine sonar, where sometimes if you get, too close to a sperm whale and it sends off its, little sonar click, it could kill you.
I did not know that. I'm glad I do now.
Yep.
Same thing with submarines.
Wolf,
if
you're not getting me in the water. This has now been fully confirmed. I'll climb the mountain, man, but you ain't getting me in the water with those sharks.
Swimming with dolphins.
No, not a single fish.
Listen, if I went swimming with dolphins when I was 8, you can do it as a grown man.
I don't care.
Dolphins are a difference. You know what?
Nope.
No.
There's a plate.
DM,
no.
We will bring you to Discovery Cove.
No.
You can swim with dolphins there.
No. The moment one of you puts me in the water near those creatures, one of you's gonna end up with a black eye. I'm gonna warn you now. Don't test me on this. All right.
All right. How about we go swimming with fish and stingrays?
I'm more interested in the pet shop here.
All right.
Right. What do I get that 22?
Investigation check. You come upon Margaret's Mystic Emporium, a pet shop with both mundane and magical pets. Many in their infant states, but there are some older pets in here. There are, dogs, cats, frogs, pseudo dragons. Kind of depends what you're looking for. You said you wanted something flying?
I was looking for a bird, and Wolf, this is going to be interesting really quick. I have speech of the woods because of my subclass, so I can just naturally understand beasts.
Mm.
And they can understand me.
Interesting.
So if they make noises, I'll get a rough thing of what they're trying to equate here.
Okay. That's Fantastic. You hear a lot of sound from the section of the store that has like less magical creatures. You hear them talking and like, hey, you, pick me, pick me. Cute little like dogs. You see a little rat like, stay the fuck away from me. I chose this life.
Maybe he's trying to pull the reverse psychology. Maybe he actually really wants a home.
I'm just saying, they look tasty here.
The rats?
Hey man,
I mean, he is a kind of cat.
You ever heard of a rat burger? I hear they're all the rage in the near future. When Taco Bell takes over, you'll understand.
No, you're talking about that chicken place.
Okay, yeah, KF Crab. Oh no. Hey, wait, hold. There's a place we got. See if this. We'll have to see if this town has a KF Crab after this, Santo.
Oh, I would say Santa's been a cave. Cave Crab's great.
Yeah, we'll grab because we had it when we were in Jotunfell. We'll see if there's one here.
I don't think I ever told you they didn't like you.
It's nothing new.
Well, no, they scryed if you were worthy of food, and they saw you really high with a book on your face.
I put the cigar out.
Amazing.
Gotcha. So, I assume the investigation was finding the shop. Now was like not what was in the shop.
Yeah. So looking throughout the shop, Santo, you have become, in your training and in your travels, very, very attuned to the natural world.
Mm-hmm.
But as magical as you are, you can still only really easily speak to beasts and other mundane creatures.
And
a lot of these magical ones, sorry?
And sylvan creatures that Speech of the Woods also does for.
Oh, very nice. Sylvan creatures too.
Yep.
Sick. Yeah. You actually hear, from the other side of the store, one lone voice go, "Hey there, stranger."
Santo's curious, yeah.
Oh no.
What do we got?
You look over at an empty cage. Give me a perception check. And I'll say Jaeger. Because you cast Detect Magic, and you can kind of sense this thing touching the ground. There is something here. It's covered by illusion magic.
It's gonna be an old lady. Watch.
In a cage?
It's a hag.
I rolled below a 10, so I got a 22.
What should I roll? Do I need to roll investigation as well? Or like perception?
No, you can just see it.
Oh, so like what is it?
Its shape is strange. It's about the size of a cat. It looks like it has very light, like almost, like large sea serpents and different fish and such have these like fans down their back.
Like a dorsal fin?
That, yeah. Like
Like the Spinosaurus.
kind of a few, not like spines, just like
a marlin's fin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Its face is a little elongated, almost into like a dog's snout, from what you can tell, and it has large, like, super light, super thin, almost like butterfly wings.
A peculiar creature you are.
And yeah, it spoke uh to you because it is a Sylvan creature, Santo.
Uh,
With your 22,
Yep.
you can't see through this illusion, but you do see that there is an illusion in place. You see a little flicker in the image, kind of overlapping with reality, and you can tell that there's magic here pretty easily.
I'll relay what I see to Santo, see if that gives him an idea of what this could be.
I'm just gonna continue to be over here with the rats, not saying any of this.
L over there chilling, smoking with the rats. Every now and then you see one of the rats comes up to the side of the cage and like waves over to you to like pass the cigar. To like take a couple puffs through the cage bars. And you don't understand, you just hear like
Wolf.
squeaking at you, but
I speak Sylvan.
oh, well, they're not speaking in
It's not
Sylvan.
Oh, is it not Sylvan? Oh, it's Druidic. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Plus, he can like understand beasts and sylvan creatures. They're not like speaking a language.
Oh, okay. I thought. Well, yeah.
I'm deciphering the sounds and movements they make, and I'm like, oh, that's what it means.
Yeah. But Santo, you hear them like squeaking over there, and you hear him say, "Come on, don't be a stinge. Give us a good time."
I've never had a pickup line thrown at me from a rat.
Well, you got about 30 of them, all catcalling you right now.
Listen, if I see them gathering, I'll blow the smoke onto them just to see what happens. As I'm just chilling there watching these two go into another room that looks dark.
I'll walk over to the illusion cage.
Absolutely. You head over to it. You hear the voice kind of go again. You looking for something?
A companion to travel with. What are you doing here?
I can be a companion for you. I'm here on business. Tell me, what's your name?
Santo.
Santo? I'm
Man giving
Aurelia.
his name to a fey creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. This creature goes, I'm Aurelia. And you see the illusion over the cage fades. And you see in front of you. If I can fucking paste the goddamn picture.
Well, if you can't paste pictures in this general chat, remember you turned it off.
Did I really?
Yeah, because I think at one point we had to because of Tren.
Yeah, I mean, we only have, like, GIFs and stuff. But I thought he's done it before, or has he always been PMing the images?
No,
Oh,
he
no.
has. He's posted maps and stuff.
That's true. It might work for you.
He can. We can.
It might just load slowly. There you go.
There.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, a fairy
This
dragon?
little thing.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
A lot less grimace than a pseudo dragon. A lot less Rambo in there.
Holy shit, it's Duramar!
Oh shit. Stay away from fire. Run.
But yeah, you see this thing. Its cage, its little kennel that it's locked up in, has a little soil beneath it. Tons of different like mushrooms and flowers kind of growing around it. You see its just kind of like playing around, moving its hand back and forth over one specific mushroom. And you see it kind of like grows and grows and grows as it moves its hand one way, and then shrinks back down as it moves it the other way.
Are prices put on the cages, or do I have to go ask the person?
You have to go ask the person.
Okay. I mean, Santo's intrigued. I'll go ask.
Amazing, yeah. You head over to this, I mean, fucking just ancient woman. This is Margaret, the owner of Margaret's Mystic Emporium. And you see old ass gnomish lady, literally like a 1.5 feet tall, super crooked, like 90-degree angle in her back, hunched over in a little cushioned seat, with skin that is sun dried and wrinkled like a fucking raisin. Kind of like reclining and low key, fully asleep.
Huh. What's a nice way to wake her up? Because I have a mean way to wake her up, but I really don't want to do it.
I'm gonna walk over, seeing that Santo's trying to wake up the lady. And I am going to break out. Wait, do I still have it? My hand drum. And I'm gonna start to serenade the old lady awake. I gotta throw those bardic reminders out there.
With a hand drum,
yes,
you kind of get a little rhythmic beat going, and start like slowly beating louder and louder.
Jaeger, this should be remind you of me.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
You know, I was hoping you would say so. Fuck, I was hoping my dice would cooperate. That's an 11.
An 11.
Above average.
I have a +4.
You see this
Not even
woman
proficient.
shoots up in her chair and yell, "The drums! The drums of love!"
There you go, Santo. I'm gonna put my drums away.
Where are the trees?
A little like PTSD flashback from like 1,000 years ago in some war she fought. But like she hello.
Hi there.
I'm gonna hand her a puff of my cigar to see if she wants it. After that, I mean.
Absolutely. She takes it, takes a few fat puffs, and then just like keeps it in her mouth and starts chewing on it. She does not give it back.
I will go and stand in the background and roll another joint. Sorry, cigar. YouTube, it's a cigar, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get the nat 20. Fuck me.
Really good cigar.
That's a fine ass cigar. You almost don't want to smoke it now. Yeah, she goes, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
I found a little creature that wanted, a little blue one, and I was wondering how much she
Which one?
I will point over towards Aurelia's cage. The little fae, and that one over there.
Oh, that's no fae. That's a damn rat. He'll be doing me a favor by taking it. She's free.
Oh. Okay.
Santo, that's not usually a good thing. Just a thing with people as I walk back over.
The pay friend.
Santo, do you think... I don't know what you're all talking about. I just saw you two go into a room, and that was pretty much it. So I don't know what you're referencing here. But if it's free, usually that means it's dangerous or a problem for us.
I mean, you can come see her before we open it. She dropped the illusion.
Why does it... You sound like it talks to you.
It does.
There was an illusion?
Yeah. I mean, Santo's clearly in druid garbs. If I can't speak to animals, no one can.
Alright, Santo, let me ask you, can you kill it if it turns on us?
If I actually needed to, most likely.
Alright, we're good. I'm good with that then. As a rule of thumb, always make sure when buying magical pets, there, dear Jaeger, never buy one that you can't kill yourself.
But yeah, if that's the case, I'll go over to Aurelia's cage.
All right. You
Don't
head
give your
over.
pet a reason to kill you.
She goes, fair price.
Wait, like Aurelia says fair price?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said I'm basically just allowed to take you, so we're going to get you out of here.
Fancy that.
What did you do to have the lady call you, what did she said, a rat?
I don't know. Old people hate things that don't look like them.
I can't even refute because it's not entirely untrue. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get her out. Sure.
One day, I'll get enough money to buy a seeing eye pseudo dragon.
You
You know, Jaeger, we could probably get you
unlock the
one.
cage
No.
and feel a couple things. Give me an Arcana check.
You know, Arcana, not really my thing. I don't have a terrible plus, but, but I rolled really well. That's a 23.
God damn, dude.
I only have
23.
which is
There are two magical effects that happen as you unlock the cage. The first is that you feel some very powerful magic ward being dispelled on the cage as you unlock it, pretty much allowing this thing to leave.
Yep.
And then you feel a chill, like a magical arcane chill run down your spine, that you're not sure what just happened. You were able to identify the first, but not the second. But you see this fairy dragon moves over to the cage door
I'm gonna
and nudges it open with its head.
I'm gonna hold my arm out like a perch to let her up.
Yeah, you see she scrambles up your arm, kind of curls around your neck, and you feel the tail kind of flicking across your cheek.
That
Yeah.
is an ugly ass dragon there, Santo.
He's beautiful.
Oh yeah, just as pretty as Seeker was before he got eaten.
He's as pretty as any fae.
Is that an insult to Fae or an insult to the dragon?
Neither.
Yeah, this one's pretty for a pussy. He's only saying that to Santo.
I was saying, I can't understand it.
Yeah. She gets her little jab in without actually jabbing at you.
Yeah. Which the worst part, Sylvan sounds like singing, so it sounds like serenading.
I can, like I said, I can understand
suck.
Sylvan. Remember that.
She's not speaking Sylvan.
Yeah.
You're just able to understand her as a Sylvan creature.
Her movements. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Jaeger, you said you wanted a sing pseudo dragon.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? We're here in the shop. I gotta listen to the short one constantly complain on the road. So if you want it, get it now.
Well, let's see how much they cost, because I don't know if they're
You
going to have
hear
training.
the old Granny Margaret moving over to one of the cages. Just like way behind you guys, not even close, but you all kind of pick up on her as she's got that like old lady yell that she doesn't realize she's doing because she's half deaf. And she leans down next to a massive fucking just hulked out pit bull looking dog with jet black fur that seems to have like simmer like burning coals down its back, glowing red and golden eyes. You see she kind of leans over next to this massive hellhound and goes,
Now, that reminds me, if they come back, you have to be ready.
What?
For a second, it's a little concerning. It's pretty easy to tell she's not talking about you guys. She's talking about whatever flashback she just had.
Hey, Jaeger, go ask her.
Wolf, they have exotic creatures. Are there any chance she has like a wolf, either younger, older? Doesn't really.
A wolf?
Oh.
You asked for a wolf?
Yeah, I want Santo to look around and see if there's a wolf or any other similar creature.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also go ahead and ask the lady if there is some kind of pseudo dragon that I could purchase. Or at least how much it would cost.
The closest thing you get to a wolf, well, you get a couple different options, but none that are actually wolves.
Yeah.
You get, you see a shadow mastiff.
Oh.
The hellhound, obviously. And a blink dog.
Ooh.
I will buy it just to kill it in front of Cameron the next time he screws around. It's his favorite monster.
Wolf. Because I know mastiffs are good at tracking. Are blink dogs good at tracking?
They can be if you train them from a young age.
Because I know
this one. Sorry.
I was like, 'cause I know mastiffs are really good at it, like naturally.
Mm-hmm.
They need training, but they're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
No, blink dog sounds fun. I'm gonna talk to the blink dog.
You head over to the blink dog.
How old does it look?
Baby. Like literally pulled from its mother's teat.
Hey there.
That's in the translated language.
Yeah.
Like this thing has very little consciousness. Blink dogs, some are more intelligent than others. This one looks to be a little blink pug.
Uh-huh.
And has like, it's a baby, but like not a whole lot of intelligence behind its eyes.
The eyes are looking in different directions.
How?
They absolutely are. Its tongue is like hanging out, but its mouth isn't open. It's just like kind of mouth closed, tongue out.
How long does it take for a blink dog to mature? Because I don't want to take a baby if it's going to be one for a long time.
Depending on the breed of blink dog, they can get big in kind of different amounts of time. You don't see this blink dog ever getting like very big, and you don't see it getting mature for a couple years.
And how old is the Shadow Mastiff?
Shadow Mastiff seems to be young, but not like baby. Like maybe a year and a half old.
That'll probably be better.
That being said,
yep.
It is a fully made of shadow, like black Tibetan Mastiff.
Okay.
Huge fucking, like even as a year and a half old, it's almost the size of you. It is a huge fucking dog.
I'll get by the cage. I want to see how he's feeling. How's he doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey there.
Hey. You want to end the world with me?
Oh my god.
Jaeger, I found you a pet dog.
Hey, why are you trying to end the world?
That's why I was made.
Huh.
That's why I exist.
I mean, I'm just looking to explore the world.
Good start.
You gotta know the world before you can destroy it.
Oh, god damn it. That dog's gonna outsmart Seeker.
You don't know how tempted I am, Wolf, to take this creature.
It's gonna outsmart Seeker and enslave him. No.
Yeah, that would be funny and also not my fault.
Sun Tzu said, you must know your enemy.
Oh, he's highly intelligent. I want him. How would you like to travel with me?
It's not undead, is it, Santo?
I don't think so. I can't understand undead.
Are we bringing about the apocalypse?
Oh, no.
I mean, not yet, but if something threatens us, we gotta kill it.
Roll persuasion check.
Jaeger, if this is what it's gonna be like having a druid in the party,
oh god,
I'm worried watching him sitting there talking and like moving around to these animals.
Was bad enough. Santo is going to have thousands.
Animal army. Don't worry, I rolled a nat 1.
A nat 1.
Dude, it's only a 3. I'm not persuasive. I'm good at
this.
I'm not persuasive.
Yeah, this Tibetan Shadow Mastiff goes, I don't think you really want to end the world.
I mean, not currently.
Ah, shit, you got me.
I mean, I wasn't acting like I was. No, I'm not strong.
Our paths don't really align at this point.
Is the Hellhound actually a fiend, or is he just like...
It's a fucking fiend. Yeah. You see this huge fucking hellish pit bull. Really, really kind eyes. Despite the fact that they're glowing golden and red. But still a hellhound.
Well, I don't speak fiendish, so I can't really,
Yeah.
Santo, stop talking to the animals. It's getting weird.
You see it does bark at you.
Can I at least pick up what his movements mean with the animal thing?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. 23.
Roughly, You, come here.
Fuck it.
You know, I'm not saying that's a bad idea. Because I don't know in character, but you really shouldn't be talking to fiendish fucking animals.
Wait, Wolf, I can't. Mind link transcends language.
Oh man, you mind link with it.
Yeah.
You hear it in your mind go. You, are you to be my new master?
Do you want me to be?
I never thought about that before.
Suddenly, his rights have been challenged.
He's been given a choice. That's never happened before.
If you can best me in combat.
Now, Chaston, I'm just putting this out there.
Yeah.
I'm not helping you kill a dog. You want to kill?
Killing it would be counterproductive.
You don't know what it means
I'm
by beating it.
Unlethal, you know. I'm gonna just take a hot guess.
Hey, you never know. Listen, they're fiends. Maybe he wants to go back to the Nine Hells or the Abyss. Because if he's killed, he's sent back. Then he's free.
I don't. He's Droid actually stronger than Hellhound. I kind of want him though. He's adorable. Is the little old lady still by the Hellhound?
No, she's wandered off. She's going around preparing all the creatures for coming war.
You know, I can just imagine just in like military greens.
By, like a little Jello cup that you see the surface of the Jello is like moving and like wobbling. Just a little baby ooze.
That's Private Pile.
It's what's left of him after the war.
Hey, Miss, how much for the big?
Huh?
The big dog. How much is he?
Santo, you're not buying a Hellhound.
Why not?
300.
First off, we're
that's
gonna
not-
have to kill the damn thing eventually because we're already dealing with the fact that we're tracking down Meridian and he's gonna try and use the thing against us. Secondly, we've already got stupid members of party that are gonna try and make deals with it.
His eyes are so kind. Look at him.
I'm gonna do a perception check, perception check. Actually, no, I want an insight check to see if this dog has nefarious intentions towards Santo.
Roll an insight check. You hear, like, through your mind link, Santo, you see he barks at L, and hear him, like, just speaking in his own head. Are you to be my new master?
That's a 12.
He just does it to everyone.
12. You know, it's a fucking hellhound. Like, his expression is hard to read. You know, hellhounds are fiends. So you're not super sure. You do know they're incredibly loyal to their masters, but
Yeah, assuming its master's not still alive and waiting for it to come home.
yeah. That's yeah.
You know, Santo, I'm just gonna say on a hypothetical here, right? I already fought and barely managed to keep the last group alive against Asmodeus. I don't want to deal with any more fiends. While you've been gone, I fought Baphomet. I have fought Asmodeus. We almost died to what I assume was a dragon in a elven form. And then we went to a town where I'm pretty sure was rolled over by a giant beholder. So, I'm gonna be honest. Can we avoid things that naturally would be notoriously stereotyped to kill us?
Well, the only other dog you're good for tracking that told me it wanted to cause the apocalypse. So I feel like that's a far worse choice than this one.
Jaeger, can you track things?
I mean, not good. I mean, kinda. I'm
All right.
decent.
There you go. Santo. Jaeger can track things.
Jaeger is not a bloodhound.
We don't need a bloodhound. We have other plans. We are not getting a hell. Hey, you want a dog to track things? Let's go find you a normal fucking dog. I'm not taking a fiend with us.
Fine. I'll find a normal, boring option. Fine.
You've got a fucking dragon on your neck. You do realize that, Mr. Breaker of Chains here?
You hear her go, "Yes, why would you need another pet?"
Well, I didn't want to risk your life in scouting.
Oh wait, stop talking to the dragon. It's weird.
I thought you bought that for the purpose of scouting.
No, I wasn't looking for this one. I want this one to be my friend.
You said you wanted the creature so it would fly to scout. If you're not going to use it for scouting, we're not feeding the damn thing.
Fine. I won't look for another animal.
If you want the animal, it's got to put in work like the rest of us. At the very least, it's got to be as useful as Seeker.
Well,
He isn't a very pleasant person, is he?
I'll mind like to Aurelia. Not always, but he gets the job done.
You mind link to Aurelia. You feel the mind link with the Hellhound stay.
Oh?
Yeah, you kind of turn away, start to walk away as you say, you won't look for another pet. And you hear in your head, "No, Master, please!"
Mr. Wait, no! Wait.
No. Wait.
Oh, goddamn. You know, I met a soldier once who had too many dogs. Couldn't feed himself. The dogs ended up eating him. Trust me, I'm doing you a favor. Get a normal dog that's gonna, if you want it to be a tracking thing. We don't need a magical fiend. You want a fiend? I got an Asmodeus pube sandwich in my bag of holding right here if you want that thing so badly. That'll give you a fiend to throw at.
In the kindest way possible, why in the nine hells would I ever want that?
Listen, I didn't want it either. I guess it was my reward for managing to scar the king of the nine hells.
Huh.
I know, it's unbelievable. Listen, but honestly, can you think of another reason why I would have Asmodeus' pubes in a sandwich?
Is that the only thing you got?
Because he wanted to insult you?
I look over at Jaeger and go, "No, I've got other things, but at this point, there's nothing we can use. If you want the sandwich, however, you are welcome to have it."
No, I'm good. However, I'm gonna go to the lady and ask if they're, of her pseudo-dragon selection, if she has any.
She looks over.
That little fuck face on your friend's shoulder is the last dragon we had.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah, Santo, I don't think the little lady likes your dragon much.
It's okay.
Unless I get the Hellhound, and the Hellhound's my seeing eye dog.
I mean, Hunter, you do you.
No,
Jaeger!
No, we're good. No, I'm joking.
Unless you are signing a contract with that creature that it declares you its master and will never harm you or any of the rest of us, you cannot have it.
But Santo says, okay, I like it a lot. Kind of just, put my finger under her, lightly.
Floridian's
Under her
enough
what?
fucking...
So on the neck area, right below the head.
The lady that runs this joint, she's a gnome?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So are we done here, gents?
I got nothing I need, and if Santo wants a dog, he can get a normal one.
No, I'm good for now. I'm content.
Master, please.
Oh, I really want the Hellhound, though.
I know, but DM won't let me.
I told you my rule. You can take it on the simple fact that A, it has to make do on its work, just like at the very least the same amount of work as Seeker, because I'm not feeding a party member that isn't working for us. And secondly, you have to make sure you have a deal with it that's airtight, that guarantees it will not cause any of the party members any sort of harm, pain, or concern for their life in any manner. Also, it won't report back to any of the members in the Nine Hells about us. Let's add that part in, because, I wouldn't put past Asmodeus to fucking stick a dog in here.
Hmm.
As the only way. If you can convince it to say yes, I'm fine, and if you can guarantee it will put in the work, I'll stand by it, but otherwise, no.
Well, I mean, devils are pretty much, kind of like bound to the deals that they make. So I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure
point.
if, Santo were to make a deal with the hound, I'm pretty sure it'd be okay. So Santo, I mean, if you really want the dog, you just make a deal with it.
That's my rule. If you want to make a deal, because you're the one who wanted the hound, if you want it, you can have it, but you have to follow that rule.
Is the big guy willing to make a contract loyal to me over anyone else?
That's fine. You just can't harm any of the rest of us. I don't want any concern for my life or my information being passed on to anybody in the Nine Hells.
He goes, yeah, I'll do a contract.
I'll hold up my hand towards his paw.
He goes, but first, best me in combat.
Okay, cool. I'll give 300 to the lady. Let's do this.
But, Santo, what are you doing?
You give 300 gold to the old gnome.
And dog, I think we'll fight outside of town.
Understood. You unlock the cage. Feel a familiar pulse of magic, but no second one.
Okay.
The ward is dispelled. The hellhound walks out of its cage and calmly follows you through the streets of this city.
Yeah. Santo,
out to the city limits.
He's gonna tell the others, I'll be back. I got this.
Amazing. Sweet. You get outside the city. Roll initiative.
That's a 14.
To be fair, is it okay if I just observe this fight? Like, would that be an issue?
What's going on?
The fight.
I stepped away for a sec to grab water.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, like,
the fight.
You're gonna.
Santo,
oh, wait.
Santo told you to, I got this, I'll be back, and you walked out.
Oh, hell no, I'm following you out. No, I'm gonna watch this. You don't get a fucking choice, man. You're not making no sneaky deals behind me. I've learned my lesson with my party members. I may like you, I don't mean I trust you. So no, I'll look straight in Santo's face and just shake my head, and I'm gonna continue to follow.
I mean, you do you.
I won't interrupt your fight. I'll stand on the side to heal whoever gets downed. That's fine.
Amazing. All right. What was your initiative?
14.
14. All right. You get out here, kind of stare each other down. You see it kind of grits its paws into the ground, getting ready to leap. As you have this little like Western showdown, and as you throw your hand up to probably, I assume, cast a spell or use some ability.
Yep.
It lunges and beats you to the punch. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
A 25 to hit.
Yep.
And a 19 to hit.
Yes.
All right. You see a fucking whirlwind as this hellhound, again, massive, just like 0% fat, hulked out, muscular pit bull leaps at Santo, biting into your neck and dragging you to the ground. You are prone, and slamming its claws into the more vulnerable places it can find on you, your neck and your stomach. You take you take 36 points of piercing damage, and only 5 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
As it kind of finishes this first bout of attacks, it kind of leaps off you, not leaving your combat range, just kind of getting back up off you and preparing for a second bout. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
You are prone, so I imagine stand up.
Yep, that's a start. And then I am going to cast Summon Fae at 4th level.
All right.
So Santo kind of flourishes his hand, and this little, I am specifically going to summon the Mirthful Fae.
Okay. Amazing. You summon the Mirthful Fae. You see a little fucking spectral like satyr shoots up out of the ground and goes, Aurelia? For like just a second, your fairy dragon goes, oh, it's you. But it's combat. Your turn. What are you having it do?
I am going to have her stab twice with her multi-attack.
So, all right. Roll to attack.
So that's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just do the second so that I can do both at once. The second one's an 18.
18 also hits.
Okay. So let's see. This is 2d6 plus 6 to start with. There's more, but I'll start with that. So that's 13 to start.
13. All right.
Yeah, plus the spell is level twice over, so that's another 8, making that a 21. And then I have to roll the 2d6 force. So 21 magical piercing and 8 force damage.
All right. You see this satyr goes, what the fuck? And lunges forward, slashing through this hellhound twice. A couple explosions of force. Never breaking eye contact with the fairy dragon around your neck. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, the mirthful bonus action. I need a wisdom save to avoid charm.
Okay. That is a 20.
Fail.
All right. What? It's just charmed?
Yeah, it can't really do anything until it takes damage.
Okay. You see the dog goes, ow! Wow, you fucking hurt. You're so beautiful. Will you be my master?
I'll say, he is technically charmed by the Fae. It just uses spell save.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm well aware.
Yeah. So unless there's anything you can do to break the charm in his turn,
His turn rolls around. He goes, I can be a really good servant. I'll sign a contract. And that's his turn.
okay.
Yeah, he's not talking to you. He's talking to this satyr.
Yeah, because he is charmed, and he's not going to attack, I'm going to get 30 feet back.
All right.
And I am first, and this is going to break the charm immediately. Going to have her go for 2 more stabs.
All right. Roll your attacks.
That's a nat 20.
Awesome.
For a 35.
Yeah, roll your next attack.
Okay, the first one's a crit. Second one is a 27.
Cool. Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. So because of the crit, 3d6. So let's see. So that's 8 plus 6, that's 14, plus another 8, that's 22, and the other 3d6. So 22 magical piercing, and 15 force damage.
Amazing. Yep, still up.
And
he goes, oh, you're not beautiful anymore. I fucking hate you.
I'm gonna throw the Hellhound Wink, and then I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth.
Amazing.
So I need
saving throw.
Yeah, Dex save.
Dex save. That is a 26.
That succeeds. So a 10 foot in every direction does become difficult terrain.
Okay.
He's gonna take half. So I rolled 3d12.
Awesome.
So that's 5 magical bludgeoning as the earth around him kind of upwards.
Yeah. Huge mound of erupting earth. Breaking and crumbling huge rocks, kind of jagged, sticking up. Is that the end of your turn?
No, he has to make the wisdom save again.
All right.
I can kind of just keep doing this.
In that case, he is going to use a legendary resistance.
Fair enough.
Oh shit! Right. This is a fucking powerful creature.
Yep. All right, so I'm 30 feet away. He's in divil train, and there's a Fae right in front of him. We just stabbed him like 4 times.
Awesome. He will take an attack of opportunity from the Fae. So you can roll that.
Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Yeah, I have a plus 15 to hit this thing. It's beautiful. All right. D6 plus 3 plus 4. That's 8 piercing and 5 force.
All right. You see, running up to you, jumping over all these mounds of exploded earth, does close on you. You see as it's like running at you, the coals on its back kind of ignite, and as it gets within 10 feet of you, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, not great at these. Yeah, that's a 9.
All right. A 9. Yeah, that fails. You take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
And it is going to, yeah, it's going to bite into you once.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
You take 8 points of piercing plus 5 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Even more to those. Yeah, that's a 12.
12. You take. You take 18 points of necrotic damage. As two massive, like, shadowy versions of itself leap up from out of the ground at you, and pass through you, taking part of your life essence, and shoot back into the ground.
Okay.
But that is its turn. I need concentration checks for your spell.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's a 7.
Yeah. So you lose concentration on your summon. But it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. That's not gonna help. That's probably not great. That would be funny. I'm just gonna resummon her.
You resummon her, and she goes, "What the fuck? You can't even concentrate on this spell? I'm trying to have a conversation here." You see, she'll slash into the dog, again. I assume that's what you are wanting from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she slashes back into the dog. She goes, Rayleigh, why aren't you back home? Your parents are looking for you. Slashes. What did you roll?
The lower was above a 30.
Sounds good.
I think a 30. Yeah, 32 and a 33.
Awesome. Roll your damage.
Yep. Let's see. So that's 3 plus 6. That's 9 plus another 8. So that's 17 plus 2d6. And then 7 force on top.
Yeah. Things starting to look rough.
Okay. And then I need the wisdom save again.
Right. That is a 12, and it only has 1 legendary resistance, so...
Yeah, it's charmed again.
Charmed again. He goes, "Oh, you fight so good."
God damn it. So are we just gonna gloss over the
Amazing.
fact that the dragon's a runaway child?
Yes.
I'm not.
Because so was Musa.
Yeah, but I didn't care about Musa.
Wow.
I care about Elle's safety.
Okay. I was the one guy loyal to that party. That's fucked up.
And I kept you
Same.
alive until the last second. So my obligation's fulfilled. You can keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna continue my stabbing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It just goes, I know I'm kind of in this combat thing with this guy, but if he ever dies, do you want to be my master? Your turn comes back around.
Oh.
And Wolf leaves.
Oh, Wolf dead. No.
Fuck, sorry, I'm back.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
An 18 and a 33.
Both hit.
Okay. Once again, 2d6 plus 14. So that's 18 for magical piercing. And 6 force damage.
Fantastic. Yeah, this guy is looking on the brink. He's looking very rough.
All right. If that's the case, Santo himself is going to swing with primal savagery.
Fantastic. You guys see as this dog is right on the brink, Santo reaches up with his hand and his fingernails become elongated and start to drip this like greenish blackish liquid. Roll your attack.
22 to hit.
22 to hit. You absolutely bitch slap this thing. I think minimum damage for you puts him unconscious.
Okay.
Does it add your modifier?
What to
Primal savagery, or is it just a
No, it's
dice?
just a hit. It is just a dice roll. It's 6 damage.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, then yeah, 6 did it.
Yep.
It's yeah. You bitch slap this dog down. The satyr goes, can we talk? And Rayleigh goes, yeah, we'll be right back. And leaps off your shoulder onto this satyr that you're still concentrating on keeping around with this spell. And they like walk off and start talking like 50 feet away from you guys.
I mean, fair enough. I'm going to stabilize my new friend.
God damn
Roll a
it.
medicine check.
14.
14. Enough to stabilize him. He's still unconscious though.
Yep. I know cleric healing and fiends don't mix. Does druid healing do okay by...
Only one way to find out.
I'm not going to risk it. I don't want him to keel over dead because I tried to heal him.
I mean, I got Cure Wounds as a bard if you want.
No.
Worst case scenario, it gets a sexual disease.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying that, given it's a bard, that's
You want to give it a sexual disease?
God damn it, Cook, shut up.
I mean, I'm just petting my new dog while he's unconscious. I'm just letting those two talk.
Amazing.
It's just that dog eat dog world, you know?
Yeah.
God damn it. Just make sure you make a deal with it.
Give me 1 second, boys.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll be right back.
I got a strong dog. Dog with big muscle.
You got a dog that's gonna bite us in the ass.
I got a dog that's gonna be my best friend.
I don't get why you like to enjoy inviting plot problems for us.
I just like having funny creatures following me around. I was fully planning on just having a bunch of normal animals.
Uh-huh.
That was the original plan, but then I got this as an offer. And the other one wanted to end the world, and it was so much worse, so I went with this one. At least I took the lesser of two evils.
You could no, you didn't. Because I offered you a third option that said, if you want, we could just go get a normal dog.
Your third option was boring.
No. You said you picked the lesser of two evils. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
There was one that had no evil.
Yes, between two evils, because I didn't want your option, I picked the lesser.
This is the problem with this party. You
don't worry about it.
Listen to anything intellectual at all.
Look, Fido here is going to be the best, okay?
I expect this from Cook. You have no right.
Why are you going to do Hunter like that?
Because in our earlier conversation, he fully admitted, stating, hey, I don't think in Friday anymore. And I'm like, alright, that's fine. But Chaston...
Oh, I didn't think when I had Zed. I said I have to think now.
He did say that.
And yet you're still not saying anything.
The campaign isn't thinking as Monday, fully, as any character.
I'm just stating, listen, Cook listened to me, and, look at him. He's not getting killed by his own monsters. He's not going to end up getting ripped apart by one of these two creatures, or whatever's related to them. Like, the fact that your fairy dragon's a runaway and probably related to a very powerful magic caster.
Yeah.
Or worse, the Queen of the Fae, which in my opinion is far more dangerous because, she's a lot less forgiving.
I want to be friends with the Queen of the Fae. This sounds amazing. Gonna go up the Fae totem pole.
There's not enough weed in these cigars to make me love this party.
First of all, there's no one Queen of the Fae.
There
are many courts within the Feywild. Second of all, you are kind of giving this fucked up little hellhound tummy rubs.
Yep.
As it comes back slowly to 1 HP and goes, you got me. You got me. All right. I'll make a contract.
All right. I'll offer my hand towards his paw.
You offer your hand towards its paw, and he goes, all right. Kind of like slaps his paw in your hand.
Yep.
And you feel your body catch on fire. It hurts for just a few seconds, before the pain kind of subsides. And he goes, this, I swear to you, I will never betray you. I will fight to save your life till my last breath. And if I die and return to the hells, I will always find my way back to you or your bloodline.
Congratulations, Santo.
Yes.
You just got it.
The Santo bloodline has a hellhound friend.
The only issue is you've got no kids.
I will one day. But yeah, I will accept his contract fully.
All right. Amazing. You feel. Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay. 17.
17. Very similar feeling to what you felt when the fairy dragon got out of its cage.
Huh.
But you have a contract and 2 new companions. Immediately the dog goes, "Please, master, give me a name.
Yeah, Wolf, I will
But make
pick out.
sure it's good. My last few names have been really shitty."
Please
Wolf,
don't name
give
it
me a
Fido.
minute. Yeah, give me a minute to pick a name while you do whatever the talk over there was between the two Fae.
Yeah, you guys can't hear the Fae. They're out of earshot, even with your massive perception.
Yeah.
So they're doing their own thing. How long does your spell last?
Like a minute?
Yeah. They talk. You see this little fairy dragon jumps off this satyr's shoulder, kind of just as it's disappearing, and starts kind of walking back over to you.
Yeah. I'll kind of just look towards Aurelia.
All right. I'm ready to go.
Okay. I'll offer my arm out again to let her climb up, if she wants.
Yeah, you see these, like, large butterfly wings flap a couple times, and she leaps up onto your shoulder, skipping the arm entirely.
And because he is a big, strong guy, I am going to name him Goliath.
Amazing. You name him Goliath. I love this name.
Oh, no.
You know, my last master called me Princess Furball.
Ouch.
Better than Fido.
Amazing. With that, yeah, you guys have a couple new companions. What would you like to do now?
Jaeger, do you want to try your hand at fighting a Suno dragon in town? We might be able to go convince a warlock to summon you up one.
I'm good, Chief.
You sure? Alright.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I mean, do we know if this city's famous for any, production or, trade good?
What was that?
I said, do we know if this town is, like, famous for any, like, trade good or, like, export?
This town, weirdly enough, has so much shit in it. It has, like, a ton. It just generally doesn't export. It has, like, tons and tons of stores, magical oddities, creatures, and all sorts of, merchant business, but it doesn't really, again, doesn't export. It pretty much just imports, and people buy it from here, just like in person in their travels, or it, is used for the city's purposes.
Alright, well then I guess we focus on going and getting our beasts of burden.
Cool.
Unless you want, Santo, you want to try and convince your hellhound to pull the, cart.
No, that's not his job. He's here to come.
Please let me pull the cart.
Okay, he wants to pull the cart. Fair enough.
Please.
Can he pull the cart?
He's like medium size. He's a big motherfucker. He probably can.
I mean, if he can pull the cart, I'm fine with it.
It's a solid-sized cart, and you have a lot of stuff in it. But you see, as you bring him back into the city, and he goes, This is your cart. You see, he and grows to the size large.
Oh. Yeah.
And goes, all right, rope me up.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
We got what we needed.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll get the bridle and everything on him, and I'll get him ready.
And, yeah, throw some leather in there too, Daddy.
What?
Yeah, I'm just
Santo,
gonna.
why is the dog
sorry,
barking weirdly?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know what? I have a feeling this hellhound came from the lair of lust.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no layer of lust.
I don't know.
The only female leaders were the ones Garong unseated and then Asmodeus' daughter, and I doubt Asmodeus' daughter's got an OnlyFans up in there. So
Why would a leader of lust have to be a woman?
You know, we could ask.
Good argument.
She actually did have an OnlyFans with
Yes!
her boyfriend, but then he got locked in ice,
Uh,
and she got locked away.
that's what you get for being a lich. In hell.
Should happen.
Yeah, no, if he can carry the wagon, then to be honest, besides that, I mean, Jaeger, do you need any upgrades for your gear?
Not the. I mean, always better shields, better swords, but you know, I just got one, so we can wait a minute.
I mean, let's take a look. Worst case scenario, we find nothing in town. I mean, it can't hurt to check it out.
Yeah, I guess like a decent, like a better shield, because you know mine's a little rusted, dented, but I mean, it's not necessary.
All right, I'm gonna put it this way: I want better armor and I want a better shield. So you can either come with me or find something else to do.
Yeah, all right, I'll tag along.
God, it's like you're like having a wife. Sorry.
Listen, I just got here. I'm not about to like ask and drain y'all's pockets. You know, I don't feel I have that right yet.
All right, let me put it this way, Jaeger. I'm gonna make this very simple. All right, Santo. If Jaeger's getting the shit kicked out of him, would you rather him to be able to stand a little bit longer, or for the enemy to start hitting you?
I'd like him to not die, please.
There you go. Alright, I assume Seeker would say the same thing once he gets back from his shopping spree. So understand this. While we may not necessarily get along, we do try to support each other and to support ourselves, at the very least. So keep that in mind here.
Alright,
If we find cheap shit that is an improvement, we will get it for you. If it's expensive, we won't get it for you. It goes the same for anybody else in the group. Alright. Why don't you tie him up, Santo, and we'll start heading over there. Find any armor smith or something of the sort. Make swords, shields, plate.
Yeah, I'll get him bridled up so he can get used to the cart. And then we'll go do that.
I mean, because he's not going to carry our asses. He's just going to carry whatever we're bringing with us. We'll walk with him most of the time anyways. Because the point of the cart wasn't for speed. It was just for convenience of carriage.
Yeah.
So, which should take a lot of weight off the poor guy. But yeah, so we'll head into, we'll look around town as we're for a smithy of some sort that we can, if we can see plate or magical plate or magical smith items out front.
I don't think we're gonna be able to afford magical plate, buddy.
Hey man, you never know. You 100%. You never know.
Non-magical plate is already a giant drain on the pocket.
Yep.
You head through the city. There is a ton of magical armor and magical plate being sold here. Again, huge import hub. They get a lot of items and kind of sell them to different citizens in the city.
Which also means we're less likely to find it the farther we go north. This is probably the last point.
You hear that. And you guys look around. Again, yeah, tons of magical armor being sold. What kind of armor are you looking for?
I'm looking for leather.
Plate, you said?
Yeah, plate for me.
Leather and
Yeah,
plate.
studded leather specifically.
Gotcha. Goliath goes, well, of course the leather has to be studded. Let's see what they got here. They do have standard +1, +2, +3 armor, both with plate and with leather. They have cast-off armor for leather. They don't have a whole lot more plate to offer, other than you do hear whispers of extremely powerful plate armor that aren't kind of like in the open market, but you may be able to inquire about, though, you know, you may not be able to afford that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking for about +2 plate if possible. And what it would go for.
Absolutely have that for sale. +2 plate would go for 12,000 gold pieces.
Well then. And how much does +1 plate go for?
+1 plate would be 4.5.
Alright. Damn it. I don't have enough, so yeah, no, I don't have enough for what I wanted. So Jaeger, if you want something, feel free to look around for any items, and then Santo, let me know if I can help with anything.
I'll peruse the shields. We'll see what they have.
You will peruse the shields. You know, they have +1, +2, +3 shields. They also have an arrow catching shield. And they have they have light, like studded leather mariner's armor for you, Santo. Those are kind of the options.
Okay. So the plus mariners are.
I think I'm good with what I got right now.
Fair enough, man.
All right.
How much are the pluses from like 1 to 3? I doubt I can afford 3, but just curious.
For leather?
For studded leather.
Or the studded leather. +1 would be 2 grand. +2 would be 4 grand. And +3 would be 8 grand.
Okay, so because I'm only 600 short of +3.
Oh, here, I can add you. I'll give you 600.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll get +3. I'd like to not be as squishy as a druid. That'd be nice.
I'm honestly doing this because your healing's gonna come in very great handy if I go down.
Yeah.
So, and there's no way that I can upgrade me, unfortunately. And Jaeger, the only thing I could help him afford was a +2 shield at best. So, yeah, I'm totally down with it.
That actually reminds me. Hunter, you're fully not a caster fighter.
I am not a caster at all.
If you want it, I can hand you my other earring of message because I did buy 2 in case someone else needed one.
Oh, that'd be very nice.
Yeah, I can put that in for you if you'd like. I can pierce your ear for you.
Yeah, all right. That's pretty. Actually, no, I'm good.
No?
No, that would require me to take off my helmet.
Or you could, you could pierce your own later. I could just hand you the earring.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll pierce my own ear.
Okay. So if you want to add the earring of message.
That's not weird, but alright. Should I be concerned?
This is the way.
Santo just shrugs.
You know, yeah, you're gonna ask. You know, you look mighty familiar. By chance, you ever, you know, serve in the military or a military anywhere?
Well, back, yeah.
Interesting. Huh. Maybe you just got one of them faces. I don't know.
One of those faces. He's wearing a helmet.
Yeah, as I look him up and down.
You have one of those faces.
No, Santo's like, it must be the helmet. Maybe you've seen someone wearing it before.
I don't know, you know. I mean, something about him looks familiar.
There's something about him. It's the way he carries himself.
Wait, it just clicked for me. Hunter, you're wearing like a face covering helmet, right? Like a fully.
Literally no facial features are showing.
And you're wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
This looks really funky. Okay. It's just curious.
Listen, I don't judge.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's not uncommon. Like, you know, I'll give an example. Like, you know, Knights Templar. A lot of the times they were just wearing chain and tabard, and they would have like their great helms.
Yeah, but they also wore leather on top of that, and like layers of cast-off plate that they toss on.
They had like the cloth on top and everything that made it all look complete.
Although, I mean, to your argument, yeah, fair point. But you know.
But it's not uncommon to have chain and a helmet.
Yeah, because it was cheaper to... Well, I mean, helmets were a sign of wealth because most of them were decorated very well, so it was a sign of status if you to have a helmet that was, like, fully face covering.
Mm.
Although they weren't used very often in combat because of the fact that unless you were a knight, they were kind of useless. You kind of needed to see your enemy to, you know, hit them, especially if you fought in Europe where most of the ground was muddy. Like, 9 times out of 10. So, yeah.
I mean, fair.
Hearing a message. Rock and roll.
Yeah. And can now talk to us if he ever gets caught by a dragon.
Well, if he's within 120 feet.
Yeah, make sure you get that message off quickly.
If you get grabbed, go fast.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest.
I'll know if something's about to grab me from the air when they get within 10 feet. Because otherwise, I won't be able to know that they're coming to get me from the air.
I was gonna say, because like Seeker, you know, if you just disappear, I'm just gonna assume you're leaving.
Something really fast and a grab, and we're just in here like as it gets cut off, and he's just gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Everyone's like, oh,
he's gone to be with his people.
Okay.
Maybe our paths will cross again, stranger.
I didn't know he could move that fast.
Listen, neither did I, but I haven't seen him in proper combat yet. We had a guy named Zed that traveled with us for a bit. I'm pretty sure he was some sort of golem made of some magic metal. Didn't talk much, but man, could he get a point across. Okay,
DM, you liked him because he didn't talk at all.
He did, and he took orders very well. Welcome back, Wolf.
Thank you. Yeah. He did take orders very well. Jaeger.
Yes.
Do you respond?
Huh?
You apparently got GMs.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, gotcha. No, alright, yeah.
Hear this, and then messaged you.
Yeah, okay, so,
Give him a minute. He's processing. Or as Chasten calls it, cooking.
No, I've sent my response.
Yeah, let him
Okay. What a fucking soldier. Okay. With that then, are you guys looking to do much more shopping here, or are you looking for a bounty board? What are you trying to do here in this city?
No.
Or are you just heading out?
Once Santo gets his stuff, Jaeger, did you have something? What's up?
No, I was about to say, isn't like the current mission parameters to go north to that place?
Yeah, we're heading north after this because that's the next town we need to get to meet the Moradin worshippers, or
We're
a
one-
Moradin worshipper.
Yeah, we're one city away. We gotta go up towards Nilfgaard through the mountain pass.
No, yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, we'll probably stop by, see if any merchants are traveling that way that want to hire on a bodyguard group. But if there's no one looking to take us on because we look kind of extravagant, especially now that we have a hellhound carrying our wagon along, we'll probably just wait for Seeker and then head out of town.
Well, you can catch up with us, probably.
He always does.
Unfortunately.
They're going around town. There are no merchants heading up to that city who want to hire you to be bodyguards for them.
If I am correct that the this part of the world is very safe road-wise.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It is incredibly safe road-wise. And you've seen heading through the countryside and the last leg of your journey. There are soldiers and guards who patrol these roads constantly.
Do we know what church is very common in this town? Like the largest of the churches?
You can roll an investigation check.
Yeah. I'm not doing this for religious purposes, guys. There's something actually I've got in mind. Oh, thank you. That was almost a 1. 23.
23. After being in this town for a hot minute, doing some buying and trading, there is a presence of the Church of more.
Oh, you're going robot-y. There we go.
There seems. Fuck.
Oh. And then it's back.
Better now?
No. Sounds like you're driving, like you just hit a dead spot.
Damn.
Oh, well, heard that.
Oh, hooray.
Hits with a damn.
Yeah, always does.
Vibes, guys. So, we're all good?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a presence of the Church of Moradin. There are temples and shrines to Melora and Palor, up here. The Luckbringer has a temple here. And there is a sanctuary, of the Church of Ioun. A sort of monastery.
Let's start with the Church of Palor, and then we're going to hit up the Church of Moradin. Guys, I'm going to look at both Santo and Jaeger and say, we need to let them know about what's going on down in Jotunfell. Someone's got to do something, and we're not going to be the ones, let's be honest here. And then Moradin, we can find out if that priest is still up there, if he hasn't traveled at all since we last heard he was there, or they were there, rather, because we don't know. And see if they can even do anything about this, because we may have to go to the other town, to Blackrock or whatever, Black Iron.
Step.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's go head to the Church of Palor first and just let them know, because they are most likely to know, and then it might be better to get them involved. They'll have better connections, at least with nobility, than we will.
All right.
Amazing. You guys head to the Church of Palor.
I'm gonna stay outside of the church
see-
just in case.
That's good. Oh, that's not suspicious.
Just in case.
I'm not gonna burn down a second church. I never repeat myself. All right.
Listen, it's for that and another reason, because
Oh yeah, I mean that's fair. Chest and Tailhound could cause problems.
I mean, he's not coming in either.
He probably shouldn't come in. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, not at all. I feel
Yeah.
like that's obvious.
But your Fey Dragon might also be a problem. Who knows? But yeah, no, I'll head in. That's fine. I'm not well liked, but at least I've got, credibility, hopefully.
Jaeger, as you kind of stay outside the temple, you hear this. And that is a direct command to check your PMs.
Yep. All right. Now, all right. Vibes. Let's rock.
Awesome. Jaeger enters the church.
Okay.
Uh,
Kind of weird, Jaeger. You just said you were gonna stay outside and join me, but all right, whatever, man.
It's a little hot out there. It's the cold
what-
stone.
Whatever
and
you
the
serve,
stone.
just don't stab me in the back, buddy. That's all I'm asking.
I'm gonna be outside with the 2 because I don't want to leave a hellhound alone outside.
Good idea, Santo. I'll take care of it, and probably if the church blows up, remember it's not my fault this time.
Okay.
Amazing. You guys head inside. You see massive grand temple to Palor, huge golden double doors that are like 40 feet tall. You see the walls are lined with these absolutely colossal like stained glass artworks that depict different images of Palor, crushing different fiends and enemies in the Calamity and before the Divergence. Yeah, you guys see all this beautiful, beautiful temple, extremely well funded. And what would you like to do here in this temple? There are different, like low-level priests walking about, helping people with offerings and prayers, giving small miracles and healings and such. What would you like to do?
With my holy symbol, making sure it's very easily seen, just so that way I don't, immediately get stricken down as some weird dude walking around with fiendish energy in his back pocket in the form of a sandwich. I really don't want to be slain because they think I have a deal with Asmodeus right now, so, and really hoping Jaeger doesn't give off fiendish energy to make that such a harder case to make that I am not the problem here. Yeah, I'm gonna look for the oldest priest amongst them.
Listen, Al, you know what I give off, and that's just neutrality for some reason.
Hey, listen.
No good, no bad, but neutral.
Stay neutral and let me do the talking. That's all I'm asking. I'm gonna look at him and say this as we're walking through.
Yeah, you walk through here, a holy symbol very loudly displayed, as if the black mane, black armor, and all the emo kid bullshit isn't screaming Raven Queen enough.
I am the edgelord.
Abso-fucking-lutely you are. You kill people with a glowing black scythe. That being said, yeah, you walk through here. You said you're looking for what? Just a priest to talk to? Or
Yeah, the oldest looking priest. I assume seniority amongst the Palor are gonna be the same.
Gotcha. Yeah, you see a pretty old, like, large bugbear with fully, like, grayed fur all over him, long, lanky arms and legs, but his torso is kind of hunched over in age a little bit. But bright golden robes on. It looks like the robes he's wearing isn't just like dyed silk or anything. It looks to be made of threaded and weaved like gold fibers. It is a very, very beautiful, very like reflective and polished metallic fabric that he wears proudly. Huge symbol of Palor around his neck. And he sees you approaching and goes, what can I do for you?
And I immediately bow my head and like look to Jaeger to do the same.
I won't.
I will smack Jaeger in the gut as hard as I can to make sure he keels slightly over.
No.
All right, you want? I will fucking do it. Don't test me. I got claws, mate. I will strike you.
You see, you go to punch him in the gut, and lightning fast, the bugbear's hand catches your wrist and goes, "Now, there will be no violence in this temple. It is okay for those who do not wish to follow our path, to not show the same respect that we generally assume in our community."
I will go raise back up and just glare at Jaeger. And I'll turn back to the high priest and, or what I assume is a high priest, and go, we are on a mission, but during our travels, we passed through Jotunfell during what I assume was the first collapse, but I'm not 100% sure this hadn't been repeated multiple times prior. A sort of time-lapsed city or spell has been cast upon the city that's caused it to continuously repeat itself while it's put under siege by Bane himself, who has managed to appear to the
Okay.
plane.
He puts a finger up to his lips and goes, "I am aware of what you're speaking on. Let's talk about this in a more private setting." And he kind of leads you back further into the church. Back out of this far room, you see there's a little door that leads to a staircase up to a second like level balcony that has a few doors here. Wow. Holy shit.
You good?
Yeah. Dude slammed on the brakes in front of me.
Oh, okay.
That really fucking sucked.
You didn't hit him, hopefully.
I literally came within like inches though.
Jesus.
God damn, some people are fucking morons. Holy shit, dude.
You need to take a minute, man. No worries.
Wow. Whew. Okay. Yeah, he leads you to his private office on the second level of this church. He brings you in. It's a warm room. There's a large window to allow sunlight in. There seem to be no like candles or sconces or anything to keep the room lit. Yeah. None of that stuff to keep the room lit. Just the daylight. It seems like no matter what time of day it is, this room will always stay lit up with daylight. That's kind of the enchantment that this priest of the sun god has on his office. And he gestures for you guys to sit down in front of his desk, and he goes, "All right, please catch me up. Tell me like I know nothing of this occurrence."
Well, in all fairness, my friend down there saw more of it than I did, but as he's currently making sure our wagon is taken care of. Simply put, we showed up in a city taking a small quest to help out with a hag and a yeti. And upon traveling to find the hag up in the the mountains north of Jotunfell, we came across Bane himself, who had managed to materialize into this plane of existence. He kicked the crap out of us with very little issue, minus some small damage we managed to put on him with some holy water, and the attack of one of our former teammates. We couldn't manage to put any damage in him, and he only left us out of a kindness of the deal our friend unfortunately was stuck with, who no longer travels with us. The issue here, though, being that as we came back to Jotunfell, we found it was under some sort of spell that the time. I remember. Some sort of spell that continuously made it repeat the time in the city itself. Those wizards of the higher rank seem to be set up somewhere and not affected by it. But as it happened, Bane began attacking the city with a army of creatures, and as we fended off to the best of our ability, Paylor himself was summoned by one of our teammates. Stupidly, but with desperation in mind, it was probably the best option we had at the time. Paylor managed to save us, which is why I bring this to you first, and wanted to make sure this was brought to the order itself, rather than taking care of this with my own church and God. And as this happened, time would stop, and those who were not within this area we believe that the higher wizards were located in, we would lose our memories, except for one of our members who just happened to be able to, thanks to the blessings of his own god, or at least what we assume is the blessings of his own god. It took one of our teammates' lives to pull this off. Our friend died to summon your god to save that city, and that's truly the only reason I bring this to you today, right now.
He listens to all of this quietly, and at the end he nods, and he goes, "Understood. Let me show you what I know." And he extends his hand for yours.
I will take his hand.
He grasps your hand, and you see his eyes and his holy symbol flare with divine golden light. And you are shot into a vision. You see the events that transpired at Jotunfell from a different perspective. You don't see it from within the city. You see Paylor descending upon a city under siege to assist after receiving pretty much a distress call and an invitation into the material plane past the divine gate. you see he walks into battle, doing battle with Bane. Briefly before looking up, and this is the part that you were not alive for.
Yeah.
Looking up and seeing a large red, like holographic dome beginning to expand out of the center of the city and around it. You see Palor and Bane shoot out in different directions out of the city, and both of them barely manage to get out of the dome before it closes. You see everything in the city freezes in time. Before very slowly you see corpses on the ground starting to rise, but not in like an undead, like raised back to like a zombie kind of life. You see they rise up like from the direction that they fell in. Like you see someone shoot up and into a window, and the glass pane kind of seals behind them as time rewinds back to days before the event, but only in the city. And you see how this effect kind of plays out.
I get to watch myself be eviscerated once more, as I've had to now multiple times.
Yeah, you see the city from far away, so you don't see
Oh,
yourself.
good. It makes me feel a bit better.
You see everything being like reversed and put back together.
Okay.
Before you see the dome kind of explode outwards in a shockwave that rolls across the entire face of the earth. And the city returns to normal. Yeah, and your vision ends. Give me one moment.
Yeah, no worries.
Again.
No, I remember you stabbed Bane 3 times. No, yeah. I also tried to claw him, and we remember how that worked out. Also, hi, Fraz. Not even a hello.
No.
It's just a silent mic flicker.
The great and mighty Fraz has heard you.
Yeah.
He did not respond, but he heard you.
No, I expected that. Oh, he's muted and deafened. Oh, he's back. Yeah, we don't hear you, mate.
Prayer heard and ignored.
Hello.
There you go.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome
Hello.
back. Glad to hear you're still talking to me, Fraz. You know, it brings my day great cheer, to be honest, to hear your voice for that 5 minutes a day that I get every week. I've missed you so, good friend.
You get 5 minutes? I don't even get that.
I was gonna say, I doubt Fraz is gonna talk to me again for the rest of the night, but it's okay. Fraz, how's work?
Yeah, pretty well.
Glad to hear. Good talk.
I mean, at least he's a better conversationalist than Zed was.
No,
No,
listen, I've had long conversations with Fraz, but the last time we did, I found out that, what was it? We found out that Fraz has a thing for certain chins on women, is what I think we came to a discussion on. And I still remember that. Yeah, so Fraz has a very specific type of chin he likes. We asked him if there's any body part he liked focused on when he checking out women, and he said something about chin as a like a gag, I think, and so we've all given him shit for it ever since. Kind of like how we give Grumpy shit for that one foot joke. Same thing.
It wasn't a joke.
Never forget.
He's like, yep, that's where you're wrong. It wasn't a joke.
No.
Cold hard fact.
Yo, man. Give Wolf a minute, though. Yo. I have the worst craving now for fried chicken pizza.
Okay.
Look, I got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
I want you to deep fry a pizza for me, right? But I want it to have the golden crust that fried chicken does.
So cook a norm. Okay.
You sound like this is a very easy task, but you listen. This is a mighty challenge in my for my kitchen.
Understood.
Truly a trial worthy of the
Dude,
gods.
I used my oven for the first time since I've moved here the other day just to heat up a pizza, and that was a lot for me. Not that I was afraid to use the oven, it's just I don't normally cook. That was a lot of cooking. And I had to read instructions and even preheat the oven. It was a lot that could have gone wrong. Pizza did come out undercooked in all fairness, but you know, I still enjoyed it.
Of course you did, buddy.
You don't waste a good pizza, alright? At least it wasn't overdone, you know? Alright, I feel like no one gets it.
No. I'm just leaving you to your thoughts about pizza. You got it. It's fine.
Listen, after this I'm taking a shot of Rumpelman, so...
Why?
I don't know. It's a terrible idea, and I know I'm going to regret it in the morning, but why not? You know, we got to celebrate that 420 that I missed out on.
421, a day for weed? No, a day for drinking.
Well, I'm only taking a shot, man. We're not getting crazy. If you get any more of that, then I'm going to puke. That shit's nasty. Trust me. You don't want it. But don't worry, I'll make sure there's still some saved in my freezer when I move down. It will have now traveled more states than any of you probably have. Actually, no, I don't know if that's true, because Cook travels a lot more than I realized originally.
I've been to many of the 50 states.
Well,
Not
you've
quite
also-
half yet, but I've been here and there.
You've been to Mexico, like, what, 4 times?
Something like that.
Yeah. Bro, I've never been for vacation. So, yeah, man. That'd be nice. I have to do that one of these years. See if I can still speak any Spanish. You know what, Cook? Next time you go, I'll tag along. I'll help you pick up a senorita. I got you.
Okay.
I feel like you're not going to tell me now when your next
witness
vacation is. Listen, I'm better at I guarantee I've got a better shot picking up a Mexican woman than Cook does. I'll teach him how to do it, you know? All you gotta do,
of course.
it's really easy. You just gotta learn how to wear cowboy boots, fix a fence, and then basically MacGyver pretty much anything in your house. That's all it really takes, man. They'll cook for you, clean, all that. Hey, it's a cultural thing. No? Alright.
No.
Maybe I've smoked a little too much.
No, it is.
It's a possibility.
Alright.
Oh, we're shit.
Oh,
Oh, they're letting you go. They're letting you go. Yo, I hate this place.
Yo, Riff, do you want me to end session, my man?
Nope.
Okay.
I hear a
Maybe.
mace.
I hear a mace.
The mace returns.
No, not again.
The mace returns, boys.
Oh, God. No, if Meridian's gonna come back right now, we might actually kill him by accident. I want to save him.
Accident?
Yes! Santo, stop trying to kill Meridian. I'm trying to save his life.
No promises.
God, you're
amazing.
supposed to be the pacifist.
I'm not a pacifist. that ship sailed.
Literally?
literally and figuratively.
Or is it still stored back in Earthreach? If we
Santo
come
doesn't-
back and we find out that thing's turned
that
into
boat.
a health,
Yeah,
like a hell
Meridian's boat.
carriage.
The
Yeah.
Tweedledee.
No one knows about that other than Meridian himself.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what? Every 2 months, he'll put down another payment for another 2 months.
He's gonna scare the shit out of, every time.
Oh, he's gonna terrify some people. But I feel like Meridian's smart enough to not, just go around in full-ass demon form.
I don't know if he can turn it off, man.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I mean, would he really
yeah.
care? Probably not. I don't know.
There are illusions and stuff, but probably doesn't care.
Yeah.
Sweet though. Yeah, your vision ends, L, and you guys are kind of sitting here, and he goes, that is what I was shown.
Well, it's a kinder picture than my evisceration. I'm gonna be honest with you on this one. It's not the only incident we're dealing with. We also, while traveling the Forsaken Pass, ran into Baphomet, trying to set up what I assume was some sort of labyrinth or something that he could make into a permanent stay on the mortal plane. Stones with strange runes on them that one of my cohort had managed to disable. Unfortunately, I never got to see them myself.
Good to know.
We did slay him, but just as I believe with the situation with Bane, it's probably not the last we're going to see of them.
No, I think something is ramping up, not ramping down.
Mm-hmm. But we're not the types to be capable of doing anything, so we leave it with your church to handle, as you're a more organized, more capable lot. Also, to be honest, I've been eviscerated by enough fiends in my lifetime to satisfy, so...
Look, at least you don't remember...
I hear that, brother.
No, but I do remember the amount of times Asmodeus did it because he threw a hissy fit after I fucking slashed him. Alright?
The hair plucking was funny.
Yeah, no, it was demeaning, and we're not going to bring it up ever again, alright?
I just did.
But I'll look to Jaeger and then stand up and then kind of excuse us as we head back out. Jaeger, I swear to God, you better not stab the priest. Don't you fucking do it.
Go!
Didn't intend on it, but now the thoughts in my head.
Get him! Get him!
I will kill you. I will take that mask off and make you face the sunlight.
Yeah, I never intended on it, but why'd you have to bring it up?
I figure that's what you got messaged, so I'm like, you better not fucking do it.
No, not at all.
But yeah, no, 100%.
And then we look, how the hell?
Yeah, and then suddenly Bane shows up, wipes out the city, starting with that church specifically. It's like, not again, god damn it. But yeah, no, after that, we'll excuse ourselves and head out and head down to the Church of Morden to ask about the head priest, or not head priest, but the talented priest in Nilf? What was it?
Nilfdoff.
Is it Nilfdoff? Yeah.
On the road again.
Well, it wasn't a big priest. That's where one of the two biggest.
Yeah, one of the priests. Well, no, that's where one of the priests was. Black Iron was in the east was where the big church was.
We were told there was a big church at both.
I'm pretty sure that's false. I'm pretty sure it was. We were told there was a priest there, and Black Iron was where the church was, which was why we decided to start with the one that was closer. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna be heading down to, or kind of pushing the party head down to the Church of Morden to ask if that priest is still there and ask about details to get my or get Heart Cleaver and a weapon called Agony cleansed, purified.
We know it's Do we? Do we know it's called agony?
No.
Yeah. So we just know it's really evil.
We know it's the chains, and I know they're the chains of Therisden.
Yes. You do have that much knowledge. You don't know.
So, still heading down
that
there.
It's called agony.
Get those purified if we can, because I'd like to get them out of Geo's body. It is kind of weird that we're just carrying around our friend's dead body in a barrel because we can't burn it or get rid of it with these weapons being stuck in it. So. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Of Morgan. And to the temple. Are you looking for just another old priest, or
no,
what's going on here?
Just any of the priests that are running about that look like I can get information from. To be fair with the information we're gathering, I figure we should be able to get it from an apprentice at worst case.
Yeah. I'll say just roll an investigation check.
Alright. Oh, please. Oh, 24. Not 20, thank you.
Yeah. The first guy you find, you ask about some super powerful, like, mega priest to Morden and Nilfdoff, and they're like, oh yeah, they're a legend.
What's their name?
Absolutely. I don't know. None of us have ever met him.
Alright. Yeah.
And that's when we met Joe masquerading as a priest.
Shut up. don't do that
imagine?
to me. No, I'm just gonna... Okay, do we know... So it's a he. Alright, we'll start with that. Do we know what he looks like?
Nah. But I bet you'll know him when you see him.
Is he known to wear any garments, any articles of clothing in specific, any scars, markings of distinguishment?
Probably plate.
Race? Dwarf, Eric Cochran, Golem?
What? Oh, not a clue. Probably dwarf.
Let me ask you something. If I ask one of your higher-ups, do you think they may know the person better?
Again, none of us have ever met him.
Interesting. Alright.
This ain't my first day.
Probably a dwarf. It's not your first day, yeah. It's not my first day when I don't know how to invoice. It takes me 6 hours to make 5 invoices.
Six self-burn?
There's plate. No.
No. He said probably wears plate.
That's what I put. Yeah, probably a dwarf who wears plate. The whole thing was probably. He did specify he didn't know if it was a dwarf either. And then the only thing we got confirmed on is it's a he. That's the only thing we were given to work off of. So I'm gonna walk to every man of age, and I'm gonna find this motherfucker if I have to.
No, wait for it, DM. They're gonna be clear. It's gonna be like a female elf or something. They're gonna be completely wrong.
Priest in Nilfdoff. Okay. Alright. And
They're
I'm
gonna
just
be
gonna, he in quotation marks, and I'm gonna look at the kid or the young man and say, I appreciate your help this day. Thank you. Your church has truly been help. Now I must ask, do you think now again I understand that your understanding of this person's limited, but to your best estimation, given your experience at the church, that they would be able to purify weapons of great fiendish energies?
Ooh. I don't know. I've never done that.
Have you heard of anybody doing that either in Nilfdoff or maybe Black Iron, where your main church is?
He's gonna roll a check. Now that I think about it, no.
He really led you in.
Al is like vein popping at this point, trying his best to be polite and calm.
You know, now that I'm actually doing it, you brought it up. No, not at all.
No.
Thank you so very much for your assistance today. You've been a fountain of information. I truly appreciate it. If ever there is
You're
any...
welcome.
Oh, yes?
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn, and I'm just gonna walk out, biting on my thumb as hard as I can.
What a legend. Love that guy.
Amazing.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna look at Jaeger and be like, "Now, if you want to burn this church down, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna keep going." God damn it. This is why I hate people of the cloth. Otherwise, yeah, I think let's head out of town and head on our way to Nilfdorf. We'll hit there first and see if we can learn anything.
Aren't you a man of the cloth?
Exactly.
Okay.
I say as I light a cigar and take a very deep
He's
inhale.
like, you bet I am.
Awesome. You guys get back together. And you said where are you hitting?
North to Nilfdorf.
Oh, gotcha. You're just getting on the road.
Yeah, unless anybody else has something they want to stop and get. Gorian? You need any
good.
gear?
Not really.
Awesome.
Men's content.
I mean, there's a good chance there's a man with a brown beard and looking like a satyr with a giant bow that's going to shoot us as we pass by these mountains, but...
Not again.
Yeah, I had a vision of it earlier that there was this man in the mountains. I don't think it actually meant anything other than a warning for when we were leaving the Forsaken Pass or one of my cohorts screwing with me. But given that same day, I also saw a sun that was the shape of a giant, cyclops. I'm not 100% sure what was real that day and what wasn't at this point.
I'd like to reach really far up because I'm really short compared to him. Put a hand on his shoulder. You've been through so much. It's okay now.
Oh man, you don't know the start of it. It all started the day I decided to go and attack tyranny for some stupid reason. This was not a quest that I should have started on.
So it all started the day I was born.
No.
My parents never showed up.
Oh, don't doofenshmirtz me.
God damn it.
You get out of here with that.
Don't you doofenshmirtz me?
Listen.
Exactly.
Nah, it went to shit when I decided to join the cloth. That's why I've got this belief of the cloth. It's cotton work. They told me, become a cleric, help people, stop the tyranny of the world. I got stuck with a bunch of assholes who keep begging for me to heal them, and then I get the shit kicked out of me and can't heal myself. Yeah, I don't really... the cloth isn't really all it's what they talk about, trust me.
You'll be fine.
You get cool powers, though. Like, you know... I'm basically... Compared to the average mortal, I am almost a demigod in to some, I imagine. Fully because of my god's power, but, you know, still...
Well, I mean, it's better than nothing.
It's more due to your station in your god's pantheon. Like, you've been titled as the champion, so you're, like, on the same level.
The poor Raven Queen.
Yeah, you're, like, on the same level, like, status-wise as one of her solars.
Yeah, Yeah, the very angry black lion, who's constantly getting the job done by killing evil things while being pissing and moaning all along the way.
The stereotype.
No, wait, I was describing my character. Hold up.
No, yeah. You guys get your things together. Goliath happily starts pulling the cart and goes, "Thank you, master."
Thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Jaeger, does it sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, happily starts pulling the cart, and you guys get on your way. Okay. Who wants to roll?
You know, Asgorian's rarely ever here.
D100?
Oh yeah. You know
Alright.
it.
I think it's only appropriate.
95.
90 fucking 5.
Yeah. I'm not apologizing.
I mean,
I
Iron Lord
wouldn't
better.
expect you to.
Goddamn,
You
Froze.
guys end your 90s. Goddamn. All right. Da-da-da-da.
DM, you're not a fan.
Okay.
No.
Why aren't you a fan of Priest stealing McSteelface?
God damn. Well, now he's formerly known as the demon asshole. So, in all fairness,
those are separate people in the eyes of the people.
that's true.
Those are two separate figures.
One is pre-Daka, one's post-Daka.
Well, no, one's a legendary mage.
Yeah.
And one is fucking no one knows. They just know he fights
The asshole demon.
Yeah, one's that.
Really, that tells you enough to be afraid of it because you don't know why it got that nickname, and that should scare you.
Is it an asshole, like in the
literal sense,
or is it far more literal and it's terrible?
Yeah.
No.
What will it do to you? That you don't want to know.
I don't want to summon a demon that's an asshole in the literal sense. That's
even worse when it's a succubus.
Oh no.
Or at least that's a clean asshole.
I hope.
It's demonic in nature. I don't know about that.
I guess
you'll
define
definitely
clean.
get some, like, abyssal STD, but
There's no cure for that. You can't use lesser restoration on that. Jaeger, let me borrow your helmet. I'm going in.
You can cure it with a paladin's lay on hands.
yeah, there you go.
Good luck convincing a paladin to lay his hands on it. I'm pretty sure that breaks the chastity. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, let's Stieko in. I got no bounce.
No! I don't want a rock job. That just sounds painful.
DM, to cure it, this fist gotta go all the way, alright?
It's like an Indian burn in the worst way.
Don't worry about it. I mean, it could possibly go wrong.
Oh, Wolf is back in the car.
Yeah.
Have you left that car since we started?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Man, is a DM on the road.
Absolutely. 95?
Yep.
Nothing fucking happens.
Wow.
Nice.
It's the Silk Road, baby.
I was gonna say, the worst case we're gonna run into is like the fucking 69 Goliath again in some sort of cave. And as quoted by Seeker, we are allowed to leave him there.
I'm saying it now. If that happens, Santo ain't sold it anymore because he's not a priest anymore.
Seeker Santo, no.
Santo smoked weed once and was like, I'm just more in tune with nature now, guys. Why does marriage have to be so restricting, man?
Be careful, Wolf. I might use Druidcraft to start growing magic shrooms. Nobody's ready.
Keep your shrooms to yourself.
Motherfucker. Try it.
It'll be fun.
Absolutely. Feed
will
into
not
the
be.
chaos. Amazing. Yeah, nothing happens. You guys reach Nilfdorf after a couple days of travel. You do have to, I believe, you have to move up and over mountains.
There's a mountain pass.
Yeah, there's a pass between the mountains.
Yeah. You bring your cart through the pass. There are more guards through this mountain. You see large like stations up on different mountain like cliff edges with tons and tons of soldiers all just chilling at the ready. Huge ballista and like massive boulders kind of tied up and ready to drop if invaders ever did come. This is a pretty well fortified place. You get to the end of this mountain pass, and you assume you should see the city from here, but you don't. You're looking off in the distance from this like height that you guys have as you're just kind of reaching the end of the pass, and you don't see any city in sight off in the distance.
It's down.
If it's underground, that's fun. Listen, we'll keep heading the direction of the map we got.
Look, we're going to a dwarven stronghold, basically. If it's
very, very fucking easy to identify. It's a fucking dwarven stronghold. Nilfdorf is, as you continue down this pass, you don't have to go very much farther at all. As you see, this pass goes very, very steeply down and breaks below like flat ground level and keeps going underground. And you see a massive it looks like it was bored out by a drill that is 5 miles in diameter. Just a perfectly cylinder hole bored out of the ground and like recovered by flat like earth and turf, probably half a mile thick on top of it. You guys are deep in the earth. But you see this huge like cylindrical city with roads and pathways branching out, massive bridges. Again, this is like 5 miles in diameter, and there are places where you can cross like a huge, just colossal, like 5-mile long bridge, and look down over the entire expanse of the city, seeing all these torches and forges bustling and hustling. You hear the sounds of distant mining down at the bottom. This is a like a little hidden Germany. Like this is a production powerhouse. Hidden deep underground here. What are you Where are you going, guys?
Oh,
There are probably 12 different shrines and churches to Moradin that you can see within eyesight, crossing over one of these like entry bridges into the city.
I'm
Like
finding
you
the
imagine,
first guard I can find.
What's the most
Okay.
like ornate stonework? I
Uh,
guess though. But I mean, I wouldn't be able to know.
first guard you can find is literally like 12 feet from you. This place is so heavily patrolled it almost seems like a prison. Like there are as many guards as there are people walking about.
I'm gonna walk up and hand him a gold coin and say, "I just need some information. It wouldn't be a second of your time if that's all right."
He takes the gold coin and goes, "Oh, absolutely. What can I help you with?"
I look. Me and my group are looking for a priest to Moradin. You can imagine as we came to the city. One that supposedly was gifted with, I assume, great magical capabilities in the forge. Someone who would be really famous, or a priest that would be really well known for being able to craft items on even up to the god's level of ability. We've been hearing rumors about it, and we've been hoping to seek them out. If you do you happen to know where we could find such a priest?
Well, sorry, brother. I believe that's a little above my pay grade. I will say, if you happened to find yourself if you happened to find yourself down in the mining district and ask for a man named Drogon Stonefist, I'm sure that could be worth your time here in this city. Apologies, I couldn't be of more help.
No,
and he turns and walks away.
Oh. You know, I was gonna give him a little more coin, but you know. Fair enough. I'm not gonna tell men no. I'm gonna walk back to the party and go. So how do you guys feel about tight spaces underground?
Wouldn't be anything new.
Don't bother me none.
That's hot.
Gorian?
Well, I'm fine with it.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna start looking around for any signage that looks like it points towards the mining district down below.
There are no signs or like directions how to navigate through this city. It's not. It looks like a very like deliberately constructed city, but also very maze-like for people who aren't from here. Give me a survival check to kind of find your way down in any sort of efficient
19.
manner. 19 solid. It's definitely confusing at first, and there are a couple points where you're like, yeah, this way I see a bridge that goes down from here, getting lower. If we just cross this bridge over here and it actually brings you to like a higher elevated platform, it's like, fuck. But after navigating a little bit, you start to get lower and lower, and you're starting to get the hang of like, okay, I get how this city was like constructed and designed. And you head lower and lower.
Guys, this can only go well.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, Santo can just sleep with them.
Huh?
Sorry, Santo. You already offered. Now we're gonna get a price tag out of it. All right.
You guys get down to the mining district. This is not a place of living. This is a place of business and work only. You see there are these massive elevators with huge winding gears clicking and clicking and clicking, bringing ores up and bringing miners down. You do pass by these huge, just like 300 or 400-foot long forges that have hundreds and hundreds of different, honestly, mostly dwarves working at them. There are some people of different races living in this city, especially higher up, but it is mostly a dwarven city. You yeah, you head down on one of these elevators into the mines. Take like another 10 gold pieces off your character sheet for different people you had to bribe to, like, get transportation on one of these elevators down, and so on and so forth.
It's not tyrannical to have to pay people. It's not tyrannical to have to pay people.
We call that business.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you are in the thick of it at this point. There are like 16 different tunnels around this like lowest section of the city that dig down into different mines, like 16 huge different mines, all in different directions. There are hundreds of workers in this like massive common area, like eating. There are vendors here who often serve many of the workers here. There's a ton eating. There are foremen like running around and shouting. As you kind of get down this elevator, what do you want to do?
It occurs to me, man gave us a general direction to go, did not give us a description of the man.
Well, he said to go ask for him.
Yeah, but on the hypothetical, I mean, that's fair. Does there look to be any senior smiths working about?
No smiths here once you descended the elevators.
Okay.
The all the forges and like foundries and such were up before you descended into the mines.
All right. First foreman I can find that looks that's running and shouting. I'm gonna try and get his attention.
Absolutely. You see this like super like platinum blonde dwarf, huge braided beard, jewels and rings and all such adornments. Very like stereotypical dwarf. And some. You see, he is wearing like light armor. And has a weapon at his side, but he also has this like foreman patch on. And he goes, "Jameson, back to work."
Sir, can I get your? If I can have a moment of your time, I'm happy to pay for it.
Yeah, walk and talk. Come on,
guys, follow, please. I don't want to get lost down here.
Scully, your break ends in 5 minutes.
Drogon Stonefist, I'm looking for him. Can you point me in the direction and tell me what he looks like?
He stops, takes a hard 180-degree turn, and pokes his finger deep into your chest and goes, "What the fuck do you know about Drogon Stonefist?"
I paid a guard. He told me that's who I was looking for when I said I was looking for the priest of Morden who could work with godly-like weapons.
Yeah, I don't think Drogon's the guy for you, brother.
Well, he's my first direction, so...
You know what? This will be fun to watch. Sure. I'll take you to him. I'd breathe as little as possible if I were you. You see, he puts like a mask over his mouth, a sort of like Arcanotech crystal mask over his mouth, sealing, so he can breathe. Sorry?
I cast air bubble on everyone here.
We've been talking about this
air
one.
bubble. And you guys head down into this one specific mine that is guarded by 8 highly decorated dwarven guards. As opposed to all of the other mines, you don't hear hundreds of axes and like picks and such clanging into the walls. You don't hear anything. And he goes, oh, very nice. I was going to say hold your breath, but it looks like y'all will be fine. And he leads you in. The guards look at you guys like you're fucking crazy as you walk in. Immediately, you see like there was some shimmering magical effect at the entrance to this mine. As you pass these guards, the air gets thick with this like dark gray dust that's just floating throughout the air. He leads you deep into it, probably 400 or 500 feet into this tunnel, and you see there is another like elevator going deeper into the earth from here. At this point, you feel Santo probably only because you have just the craziest passive perception in the world.
Yeah.
You feel a little tremor in the earth.
Ooh.
And it stops like a second-long earthquake, and then you feel it again, and then you feel it again. Like there's something shaking the earth down here, and you guys get onto this elevator. Guy pulls a crank, and it starts working its way downwards.
I would like to mind link with Elle for just a second to say, I know you guys didn't notice, but the earth is rhythmically shaking down here. Like here specifically.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, does the mind link work both ways?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna reply, with a nickname like Stone Fist, I'm guessing this is probably some sort of overgrown creature that has fists literally made of stone, then.
Alright.
It's probably a giant or something.
You guys continue deeper and deeper into the earth. You're on this elevator for the better part of an hour. How long does the air bubble last?
24 hours.
24 hours, then you are chilling. Amazing. Yeah, this elevator keeps descending for about an hour. and eventually, probably like 30 minutes in, the rest of the party starts to feel these tremors. And by the time you get down to the bottom, they are absolutely like they are incredibly powerful. The mining elevator that you guys are in right now shakes and kind of slams into the walls with every tremor. You hear the scraping and like screeching of metal against it. You feel the coils in the elevator keeping this thing aloft, kind of creaking and straining as it kind of bangs into the walls with each tremor. And eventually, you guys start to see a light down at the bottom of this tunnel. A bright red and gold light coming from the bottom. The foreman goes, "All right, guys, last chance to back out."
I mean, we're
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
yeah, we came all the way down here. We might as well. We came. You have no idea where we've gone through and what we've had to deal with. At this point, unless I'm walking into the nine hells, you ain't gonna scare me. Although that elevator
Again.
ride was terrifying. It was like the third time, Gorian. All right, it's not my fault that time.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Casually arguing about getting sent to the nine hells and coming back. Doesn't make us scared, though.
He goes, "All right, I'll yeah. This is where I'll leave you then." You see, he takes out of a sort of holster on his back a small, like, hand axe that looks like it's covered in these different runes, and slams it into one of the stone walls next to you as the elevator keeps descending, and he holds on to it and just kind of like holds himself up as the elevator keeps going down, and quickly takes out another axe and starts shink, like climbing his way back up to the top.
I'm not
with
saying
these two axes.
I'm not saying that's a bad sign. But I've never known someone to fear something so much that they're willing to climb a mile or an hour's worth of an elevator ride up over, just taking the elevator back up. I am a little concerned.
It wasn't a slow elevator either.
We fought Asmodeus.
It was pretty quick.
I got balls of steel here at this point, but I'm still a little worried.
Yeah, he starts making his way back up. As you guys descend, this light gets closer and closer until this elevator actually comes down out of an opening in the ceiling of a massive cavern. And now that you're like out of this hole, you can see the surroundings in this large cave. There are two massive rivers of magma flowing. You're probably close enough to like the lower crust of the earth that this isn't like volcanic like reaction to anything. This is just like the earth is so hot down here that there are rivers of magma flowing through. And you see the most massive forge any of you have ever seen, with an anvil that is 50 feet tall, made of pure adamantine, and working at this anvil, beating a piece of white hot metal the size of the Space Needle. You see a massive gray-skinned man with very, very plain features, kind of an elongated head. Almost looks like just some average-ass stone giant, but is literally the largest figure you've ever seen.
Is the lantern green?
Oh, the giant lantern.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
You're not within 30 feet of this thing.
300
but-
feet.
Oh, 300 feet?
Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Okay. Listen, I didn't want to assume, so I had to ask.
Santo's
This,
like, hey,
this is a being the size of like rivaling the size of Palor when he came out of the heavens.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's a big giant.
that's a
Yeah,
redundant.
you see this massive, what looks to be stone giant. Stone giants are only supposed to get up to probably 20 feet tall at their highest. And this guy is hundreds. Easily like hundreds of feet tall.
Alright. With my best performing shout, I'm gonna yell his
You
name.
see, yeah, he moves very, like, kind of with very slow and deliberate motions, putting these tools and this material he's been working on away. As he sees the elevator descending, by all means.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout his name out loud. Drogon Stonefist, to get his attention towards us. Because I assume that if I just talk normally, the man's not gonna hear us. Are we still descending, by the way, in the elevator while he's like doing this?
Yeah, you're still descending. You see, you yell his name. He turns over, clocks you guys, and turns back to his forge, and starts putting tools away. Like he's stopping his work for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the elevator is still descending. Again, this guy is hundreds of feet tall, so this cavern is like 1,000 feet tall. So you're still descending for another couple minutes.
Just a minor note here.
Before, away, you feel another tremor as he puts his massive, like, forging hammer on the ground. It shakes the earth around you.
Elle has a minor fear of elevators.
Yeah.
Where'd that come?
That was something I put on the character sheet, I guess, when I first made him. I don't know what the reference to, because I just noticed it when I was looking through things.
Okay.
I have a slight fear of elevators. I don't know why.
Sure.
Also, are you not terrified by the hunters? I don't think so.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember it. It's one of the flaws that's in there. I must have wrote it at some point making a joke about something. I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, all right.
But with him walking about, if he's like working and putting his stuff away, I guess we'll give him a second as the elevator continues to descend to before we make our request.
Yeah. the elevator comes to a halt on this little kind of landing pad that's like 50 feet in diameter. Just this circular, like dark green and gray metallic pad. You can tell this is adamantine as well. This is a massive amount of adamantine, just to use for like a entranceway into here.
Good thing we didn't
But
bring
you see
Seeker.
all around this. Sorry?
I said, good thing we didn't bring Seeker.
Oh yeah. You see this all around this little entering pad is just lava. Like you're in the
Oh, now you are robot.
mist round.
Oh, there it goes.
Ah,
It came back. You're good.
gotcha. You see this massive giant turns around, looks at all of you, and just waits.
Drogon, Stonefist, I presume?
He nods.
Alright, cool. We were told that by a guard up on the surface that you would be the only smith capable who could manage to work with god-like weapons. We have unfortunately come into the possession of two cursed weapons that we would like purified, if possible, and to give sanctity to our own gods. If this is of a possibility or within the realm of your skill, we would hope that you would be interested in this such of a challenge.
Roll a persuasion check.
Alright, it's worth a shot. So that's an 8 plus 9, 17.
17. Looks across you all. Kind of locks in on you, Seeker. And this really short movement for him, but massive movement of his arm cutting through the air. This colossal creature slowly taps his head twice with one finger. Like taps his forehead, looking at you.
You said Seeker. I'm assuming you meant Santo.
Or Santo, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll mind link with him.
Alright.
Santa, why does everything want to talk to you? I'm the persuasion guy. I'm the bard.
Because I'm beautiful.
Jaeger, have you ever wanted to kill a giant?
Not
Hey,
particularly.
Hey, well, no.
Never really had the thought of it.
Oh, god damn it.
Also, I actually speak giant.
Yeah, hey, I don't. Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter with the mental, but if I didn't have mental, I do speak giant.
Hey, Gorian, you got an opinion on this?
On what? Someone's stealing your job? It's fine.
Fuck you, Fred.
Everybody
fair.
No.
I have no problem with it.
I swear to God. You're charismatic too. You could be out here helping me.
I am.
Fuck you. I'm gonna say that in Elvish. Fuck you, Gorian.
You're welcome.
Bastard.
You mind link with Drogon. And he says in your mind, what is the nature of these items?
I'll say back one is the blade of Baphomet. so you can.
Glaive.
I said blade because any blade.
Fair. My bad.
The other, I'm not entirely sure. It's stuck in the body of an old companion because we couldn't get it out.
Kind of furrows his brow.
Great axe, actually. My bad.
Yeah. Either way, still bladed.
Yeah, you're fair. No, you're right. I was wrong.
He goes. I can't promise a cleansing of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
I may be able to, but if worse comes to worse, I may be able to destroy them.
Even an attempt at fixing would be greatly appreciated.
I'm gonna be looking at Santo and the giant, looking like, hey, someone want to explain? I'm right here.
I'll look at El and say, "Look, he can't promise anything, but it sounds like he'll attempt."
Hey, if he can reforge these, if worst case scenario, if he can destroy them, I'll take either.
He did offer to destroy them if he can't reforge them or fix them.
Yeah, no, fully destroy them. Piss off the gods they're linked to, in my opinion.
What would your ally have them reforged into?
Now, Wolf, I want to ask, because Mind Link doesn't... It just says last year, it doesn't say I can't make multiple Mind Links. Can I make, like, a spider web with the people in the party of links?
With the fucking wisdom that you have, I'll allow it.
Yeah, so I'll...
Damn.
And I'll point at Will's forehead and I'll point at his, just like, think your thoughts. He asked what you'd like it reforged into.
Oh, I'm gonna hand it. I'm gonna pull out the Great Axe Heart Cleaver, and put it out in front.
His brow immediately furrows as he sees it.
We killed him. In the mortal plane in the Forsaken Pass. I looked to him immediately, saying this out loud, not realizing, not immediately thinking to think it.
Yeah, Santo will speak his mind.
We killed Baphomet. I even managed to wound Asmodeus. I got his pubes as in a sandwich form as a reward that I'm just really trying to get rid of.
Why do you tell everyone about the pube thing?
Because how else am I going to explain when I give off fiendish energy?
Looks through you, and for a moment, El, you can't tell with your wisdom. Santo, you can immediately tell. This being is so powerful. If you told him a lie, he'd be able to know. He's effectively the closest thing that Moradin has to a solar. He is like one of probably the first creations that Moradin ever made. He looks right through El, through his soul, through his being, and the cavern walls rumble and shake as he lets out the most terrifyingly loud belly laugh.
Oh no, he's gonna see every time I fought someone powerful, I got my ass kicked.
The noise is louder than a rocket launch right next to it. You see the walls of the cavern shake and crumble. Massive stones the size of houses fall into these magma rivers, splashing huge amounts of magma. You see a couple actual waves of lava kind of lap up on the platform that you're on before kind of moving back down. as he catches his breath
Listen
and thinks back to you in the mind link. He goes, I will reforge these items if you give me Asmodeus's pubes.
Oh, 100%. I will take it out of the bag and I will stand on the floor and be like, oh, please. Listen, alright, I have managed, even though you guys talk shit, we have managed to literally take on some of the most powerful fiends. While not winning, we still walked away alive. That in itself is impressive. Alright, I don't think you guys grasp how scary that we are in actuality.
Hearing that he is, Santo is going to reach into the bag of the dreadnought, pull out the barrel,
Oh, yeah.
and say the body and the weapon are inside. Please handle him with care. He was a friend.
Yeah.
As I'll set the barrel of the weapons were writhing.
The giant thinks back to you. Do you wish me to give him burial rites?
If you would be willing.
You see he reaches down and, like, picking up a splinter between his two fingertips.
Yeah.
Picks up the barrel incredibly delicately, lifts it into the air and plunges it into the magma.
I mean, hey, he probably knows better than we do.
Sorry?
I said, hey, he probably knows better than we do.
Yeah, more than burial rights, man. I'm sure he knows if anyone does.
You feel
if I ever
the
die,
walls
that's how I'm
of the
gonna go out.
cavern shake again as this giant, like whispers a prayer in giant, closing his eyes, as he thrusts it into the magma. And even the noise of his whisper is enough to shake these cavern walls. He withdraws his fist, magma just dripping off in huge gouts, and places the chain on this massive anvil. You see not a flail. For the first time ever, you guys see this item out of Geo's body. It's not a flail, and it's not agony, but they are chains tied to Therisdom. You see these lashing sentient chains in the shape of like a humanoid's nervous system, thrashing around and trying to get off this anvil, but they seemingly cannot. They are like magically locked to it. And he nods at you and says, it will be very dangerous for you if you remain while I am forging.
Word understood. We're getting on the elevator and heading back up. I'm leaving the heart cleaver on the platform and the pubes there, and yeah.
He tells you, return in 1 week's time.
Okay. Spending a
So
week.
we can spend a week in this city doing some quests?
Yeah, why not? We can hunt some monsters in the
Sure.
mines.
For reference, how far down are we again?
Miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's
dozens of miles.
There's magma. And
You are deeper than most parts of the Underdark.
Hey, the good news is we might be able to get you some chainmail, Jaeger.
How much is that in feet? More than a couple thousand?
Miles
Way more
on
than
miles
a couple
in
thousand
feet.
I don't know the conversion between feet to miles again.
Feet to miles?
Like
it's like 5,000 something feet.
It's 5,280
in a mile.
Okay. That's a lot.
We are far, far, far. down.
You got to give it to him in kilometers. That's the problem, you know.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Okay.
Something everyone other than Americans understand.
Hey, listen, there's like, what, 2 other places that follow the imperial system?
No, I think, I don't know. I'm not willing to Google it, but I can hear Chasten is.
The U.S., Liberia, and Myanmar.
So Myanmar is a military dictatorship currently under siege by its own people, trying to create a better life because the military coup that took over recently, yet again, is making the country worse. And what was the other one? Liberia?
Liberia.
That's in Africa. It's one of the few territories that the Americans were involved in during fucking Cold War. We were supporting the Western government guerrillas at the time. In which place they ended up taking control, if I remember right, in the late 80s, and now rule or have ran the country pretty much solidly for a while.
The 2 small countries other than us. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Myanmar is nothing of its old days. It used to be a massive empire back in its prime, but yeah, no. Modern day, it's I don't know how a good explanation of it, but it's like an African country, like name an African country currently, constantly going through civil wars, new military coups, new dictators, all that.
They're bigger than Myanmar's 53 million people.
Yeah, they're huge. Used to be called Burma.
Liberia is 5 million.
Yeah. But Myanmar is also welcome back, Wolf.
What's up? Yeah, sorry. Ivy is under our bed. Ivy the cat. So
did
I'll
you go
need
and
a couple
like
minutes
jump?
to get her out from under my bed.
I was gonna say, did you come in and jump on your bed to scare the shit out of the cat?
Yeah, that doesn't really work anymore. Hey, Ivy, what you doing?
Yeah.
This doesn't help that the cat's got a stripper name.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Ivy, get the fuck out of here.
Don't insult the cat. It's not gonna leave you. Piss it off. Cats are spiteful. Oh wow.
Listen, it knows who's the master.
It's gonna come and it's gonna piss on their bed later tonight.
Please.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wake up with a knife to my throat and the Ivy above me.
It's time for food. Breakfast was a second late.
This is my bed now.
That's why people chunkify their cats. They can't kill you if they're too fat to get up on the bed.
Hey, that's a really good idea.
It's terrible. Don't do that. That's animal abuse. Don't make them fat on purpose.
Please don't do that yet.
I have some ideas.
Oh, I will so
I must
box
do.
match.
Actually, make your cat a
definitely have the
bodybuilder.
strength
That'll be
to
funny.
do it.
There you go. I mean, there are pictures of cats that are becoming bodybuilders because of all those fat cats that they have to like help lose weight by making them swim and like run. They build up an unusual amount of muscle because of it. So there are fit cats now.
Yep.
Which also means that technically humans are slowly breeding cats to be like dogs, which I feel like dog size, which I feel is a terrible idea. I don't want a pit bull sized cat fucking irritated at me and deciding to piss on my floor.
Exactly.
You know, that's
They're just
I love
asking
cats.
for lions.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love cats, but no. We are not domesticating
I don't
mittens.
love cats, so I'm big chillin'.
No,
I just
see,
like it.
I love cats. I'm a big fan of cats, but even I don't want big muscular cats. Because, you know, you get one cat that's not, like, family-friendly, as we call it, the ones that you can, test out, which there's a test. Like, if you pick them up and you let them dangle and they don't, like, fight back and they just let you do it, that's a good, that's a good family-oriented cat. But, yeah, no. Otherwise, the rest of them are little assholes. I will never forget.
Ivy's a little asshole.
Annabelle.
Yeah, she is.
Annabelle, the doll cat that tore up my arm when I had to
That's
grab
what
her.
I'm saying. That's my problem with her.
Fucking Maine Coon-sized cat. I needed to give that cat a Xanax. No, I'm not even joking. They gave it Kitty a Xanax to calm it down because it was so murderous. Little bastard.
No, that tracks. Dope. You guys head up and out of the elevator. You guys weren't down here for very long, talking to this giant. It takes you probably 45 minutes out of the hour ride up to the top to reach the guy who was climbing back up with his axes.
In this small
like,
time,
he made a decent amount of ground.
I gotta ask Orion something. I've been dying to. We've all been dying to ask.
Yeah.
How good are those naps?
Very.
All right, that's all I want to know. Carry on.
I'm gonna look at this guy as we reach, and somebody gets in the elevator. I'm like, I don't see what you're so worried about. He's really nice.
Yeah, he sees the elevator coming up beneath him, and as you get within like 40 feet, he drops. He's got a huge pump going on, like his arms are swole as hell right now.
Yeah.
And he goes, I won't lie. I think you guys are probably the first people I've seen come out of there alive.
Oh, tell your future customers the way you get in there is you have to bring them a sandwich with Asmodeus's pubes. Otherwise, don't even bother showing up.
I think he just likes rare crafting materials.
No, I think he's just more impressed that I managed to do this, and the fact that this is the small pity I got.
He seemed willing to talk to me because of my telepathy. So that was nice.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why? You're not the bard.
Maybe because he belonged to another god?
Just an intelligence check.
What?
I kind
or
of
a nature check.
I flick my very pretty straight hair, and I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, who?
Anybody.
Okay, Santo, go.
Oh yeah, fuck. Everybody together.
What's the roll? Perception or intelligence? Oh, intelligence.
Intelligence or nature.
16.
Oh, I'll take the nature. Hold up. That's a +2.
No, that's a 10.
Sorry, I rolled a 12, but I have +3, so it's 15.
Don't worry, guys. I'm holding up the team. I got a 3 in my nature.
I got 15 nature.
I think I rolled with a 16 intelligence.
Dope. With his whispered prayer, the walls of the cave shook. You imagine him speaking out loud to any of you, in like this conversational way could be deadly.
Yeah.
And that's why he wanted to speak to Santo. He recognized you as a being who could speak through telepathy.
Yeah, a human with telepathy. Yeah.
What? Huh?
Yeah. I think, Mr. Former, I think your people don't come back because his talking makes everything shake. If you just have someone that can mind meld with him, even an item like message, I'm sure they'd be fine.
I
don't know if I trust it.
I just don't think you want to talk to me because I'm black. I say with a deadpan stare at the foreman.
Santo just stares, not comprehending what that means.
Sorry, I've been holding that one in for a while. Got it once. That's all I needed.
How's it feel to be a minority?
Fucking, I'm a minority. I'm a ginger. Fuck you. Minority.
Who's the rare? Hold on.
Gingers
Who's
are.
racist?
Gingers are the rarest, because, especially with me, because of the fact that I'm a blue-eyed ginger. Blue eyes and ginger hair are the rarest combination of genetics you can possibly get in a human being, because of the likelihood of the percentage and how recessive they are.
Damn, I think he's talking about L.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know for black lions. Oh, black lions are even less common because they die really early in nature due to the fact that they overheat. Yeah. Their body doesn't process the sun properly.
Overall race, like lean into human. Who's the rarest race here?
Oh, I don't know. Jaeger, you're human, aren't you?
Yeah.
Gorian's a half elf.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're something I can't pronounce most of the time, so I'd assume you, Santo.
Kalishtar generally are. They're not really a race by themselves.
I mean, we're technically a half-breed race.
We're people just with the souls of Quarry inside.
With extra souls in them.
Oh, so you're human. So I actually am the rarest one here.
So Hunter, I'm not wrong. I am human. Haha.
Well,
I mean,
you're human.
Yes, but actually no.
It's the same. It's the same thing as like in Star Wars. You know, there's tons of different. All the human races are technically all related. They're all come from one core planet, technically.
Like you're a human, but you're also not human.
Yeah, you're not necessarily.
You can do things. You're genetically similar because you were born different.
Just because
it's the same argument you make against like gold elves and dark elves. They're technically all elves, but they do have different racial bonuses that differentiate. However, dark elves are technically their own race in D&D, but yeah. There are tons of races that have minor versions.
Yeah, technically so are Duergar, but...
but like, if we take dwarves, for example, there's like shield dwarves, there's gold dwarves, there's silver dwarves, there's a ton of subclasses, but they're all technically dwarves. So Kalishtar, if they're technically human, they're just a subhuman. They're very human, which is sad to say.
I'm just trying to make it clear, Santo is fully convinced he's just a baseline human with a unique ability.
Very pretty baseline human, yes.
Yeah.
Our femboy of the group.
It's not his fault he's beautiful.
Our our stoner femboy. With two giant bodyguards and a half-elf warlock in the back. Man, we are starting to look like a fucking anime group. Alright.
If I ever need to pass someone off as a noble, I think I have the looks.
I would sooner bring Marcus back as a nobleman.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
No, you would not.
Want to bet?
That's a truly heinous sentence you said, Royce.
I know.
I'm taking that as... No. Okay. Yeah, no. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. You should. And during this elevator ride, I want you to very much keep that in mind.
No.
You guys make it back up to the top. This massive city of Nilfdoff. Still subterranean underground, but you have a week before you were told to return. We don't have to continue much beyond this point, but I do want to know where the party is intending on going, what you guys are intending on doing in this week that you have. Before we end session.
We're gonna be hunting or looking for any quest to like hunt monsters in the local area and such.
Yeah,
is the general idea.
Good.
You know, doing quests and
like
stuff.
Through what means? Like finding bounty boards?
Yeah, if there's anything in the bounty boards, or if the guilds have anything to say. I don't want to mess with the temples, mostly because I have a very bad feeling that's going to end up with us dealing with a lich again. And I don't... While I want to kill undead, I also don't think I want to try and kill undead currently. Not at that level, at least.
I need more...
And think of it this way, Santo gets a chance at more animal friends, Jaeger gets to blow off some steam, Gorian gets to show up, kill a couple things if he is here, or just continue taking a nap. It all works out, and then I get paid. You know, I like all this.
Dope.
So.
Then, with that on your party's mind, we will end session there.
Alright, perfect. Oh, wait, last question. Do we level up?
Sure. Nah.
I was gonna say,